There we go. Just so I can have a record. Good, we're back. We got everybody? Everybody back? Cool.
Just waiting on... oh, there he is.
It took me a minute to get back in. Well, let me change color.
Yeah, am I sitting... I'm not camping your color, am I?
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Alright, let me just get the YouTube chat back.
And we're back.
Hey, everybody! That was fun. That was a readiness drill. I hope you enjoyed it. We do that in government, you know.
Well, I did eventually land here.
Yeah.
I'm in Wraith.
That's where you wanted to go.
Yeah, that's where I wanted to go.
Yeah, no, it actually went right before I lost the whole kit and caboodle. It dropped, and so I figured, well, that's where he wants to be. All right, so
for us, they were just sort of hovering, and we couldn't do anything when you dropped.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but the pig is facing a different direction.
I told you, I turned it. I turned it. You made a result pig.
Oh, did you? Okay.
And that's what.
Okay.
And that's
Wow,
what caused,
that was just weird.
that
broke
caused the
everything.
drop.
Oh,
that was it.
Why did you
Yeah,
break
sorry.
Why did you break the game
Stop
by turning
touching the pig.
Can't stop fondling it.
Stop touching the pig.
Don't fondle the pig.
Okay,
Right,
2nd Battalion of
Yep.
Colorado.
How ambitious do they feel?
They are going to... They don't feel very ambitious, but they need to
I am
be
beginning
parked somewhere
to see how
kind
the
of
French
sense.
won this battle.
They need to get somewhere where they're going to be more useful on defense, though. So I'm going to try to...
You're
get
on
them-
offense, Jason.
Try Vienna.
Technically, that's true, but...
Think offensively.
You're Austrian.
Yeah, that's easy for you to say. You're behind me.
I know, and you're in my way.
Okay, admittedly, that's true. All right, so they're going to move up. Yeah, I guess we might as well come to think of it.
Ascension
We're going
in the Austrian command led to fragmentary orders.
The problem
Shush,
is if I'm fixing to move Kaiser across the field to try to help rally the 3rd Battalion, so I've got to put these people in some place where they can survive until I get back.
Yes.
So I'm going to move them. I'm going to move them up into the tree line over here.
Okay. And
I know that's going to eat 6 of their inches when they get into the trees.
So you're just going to move them up in column?
I don't. Yeah, I'm not a real.
Oh
yes.
You know what though? Though? It bears mention, Jason. You're actually going to get a little better. I want to confirm this, but this is a rule for some bloody reason I consistently seem to be forgetting on both sides. This is important to remember. When you are in attack column, you get a +1 to your command. So these guys can deploy.
I'd be halfway
yeah.
to the French.
You would not.
I would.
I watched the video. You didn't do that well.
He did in his mind.
It's a legend in his own mind.
Well, if you're not going to be a legend in your own mind, why not? Wait, what are you doing with those guys?
He's deploying them into line as he ordered them. Remember? He
Oh, because you gave them an extra 1 hour.
Yep.
Oh, but I'd be, like, in Doug's face.
You would not.
I
That
would.
is not true.
Okay.
I love the
Wouldn't even
enthusiasm.
have gotten through the pig.
This guy's got to go over here
Oh, okay.
because you're 4 and 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay. I was trying to move them. I was trying to even them out.
Yeah.
That pig is bigger than the horses.
It is. You guys were messing
Damn
with
big
it last
pig.
time.
That being the case, I'm going to take 2nd Battalion. I'm going to run them up and try to form a line here, just outside of town.
Hey, it's Brant. Hi, Brant. We're back from a horrible crash.
From the head. All right, what do I roll? I guess it's...
You're there, so you've got an 8 because you are in attack column.
Yeah, I'm purple now.
Change color.
My dice roller. Oh, should have.
So you get 1.
Okay.
12 inches.
That is goofy. Dice are broke.
What's
Okay.
goofy?
So 12 inches. Okay.
Yep.
And they'll move up at least in this line.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good. I don't want to get them actually in the town, so. Okay.
I thought they were going for the trees, though.
No, he changed
I
it.
wanted
He
to-
changed his mind after that.
I changed
Alright.
my mind.
He's got him in a good supporting position now.
Yeah. I'm going to have.
How
let me
close
ask
do you have to be
this.
to be support?
6 inches.
Okay.
444.
Yep.
I'm going to take I would like to take the 2nd Battalion, 9th Peter Varden Grenadiers here and move them up a little to help support the pig.
Yeah, very good. What do you imagine them looking?
They're in skirm. I mean, okay,
Yeah.
they're skirmishers.
Right.
Would it be any advantage to them to go into line while they're in the trees?
No, actually, because at that point, well, there's a couple issues with that. Number one, you're going to lose the. Are they sharpshooters?
They're
They're not.
they
They
are.
are not.
They do not
Yeah.
have it. The thing with skirmishing is it makes you less likely to be hit.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, you're
we'll
spread
just-
out. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to be skirmishing. I'm going to try to move them up a little bit so I can get them in. Generally, move them to roughly here if I can help it.
Sure. So that's
It's,
feeling like a
we'll
7
see.
to me.
Okay. He has a SR7.
They're
That's relevant.
unreliable. They are unreliable.
Yeah, that's a
which means
problem.
You need an 8. I take it back. You need a 6. I'm sorry, I was going the wrong way. Nope.
I got a 7.
Here, you
Huh?
needed a 6.
You need a
It-
6.
it's-
6
yeah,
or less?
Yep.
Yeah.
They are
Okay.
unreliable.
Oh, they stay where they are. Rats. Okay.
What does
Well,
tough fighter give them?
Tough fighter lets them re-roll a melee die.
Oh, so they're good in melee. Okay.
I was kind of setting up for that too, if I could help it. But okay, 3rd Battalion is going to. They're going to move up if they can, and let's see. Want to be within 6 inches of the flag going backwards. So they're going to move up to here if possible, into that area, and then deploy in line.
Oh, okay, very good. That
Okay.
is an 8. That is to your good because you are in an attack column.
Or less.
Yep.
What was that?
Oh
roll?
yeah,
There you
all
go.
kinds.
You got
Yeah.
3
moves.
So
Oh, goody. Not sure what that. So I get to do like an extra.
no,
An
it's
extra,
wasted in this
inverse.
case, unfortunately.
You get
in this
to do
case,
what
it's
you
wasted.
want.
Yeah, I mean your move succeeds, which you proposed.
Do a couple of
let
bleeds.
Okay. That being the case, instead of moving them here and then setting them out, because I'm afraid when I move them here, it's going to get in the way of Kaiser, and if I move him already, I can't. I have to move him at the end of the
No, I
turn,
mean we know
so-
roughly. We know where Kaiser is.
Yeah.
You know, it's fine.
Yeah, he's-
Okay. Well, what I was going to do, I was just going to start dropping them off
Yep.
here. Might as well.
Sure, yeah.
Let me make sure they're back 6 inches. Okay.
If you're
Left
talking
and right
about
of that.
support, it's 6 inches from their back end. So
Yeah, that's true, but when these people deploy into line, that back end's going to change.
that's fine.
That's why I was counting from the flag. Now, something that I have to keep in mind for later is that because these people are in line and part of them are in the trees, that's going to affect their ability to move later. But,
I don't
Soon
think
they're
you're
not
going to be moving much. You'll be shooting
Yeah.
a lot.
Retreating is movement.
Yeah.
Hey now. You, the other Canadian, shut up.
Words hurt.
West.
I may have to
You West
straighten this
Coaster,
line.
you. Left
The
coaster.
mountains.
This
Mountains.
line is
It's on the mountains.
terrible.
Hey, we're back to
The
6
left
people.
coast.
Hi, 6 people. Sorry about the crash before, folks. Technology.
Transplanted to the coast.
Oh, okay.
It was the pig's fault.
From where?
Interior, like a hillbilly mountain man.
Oh,
Nice.
Alberta side or BC side?
BC.
BC. I'm from Red Deer, Alberta originally.
You poor bastard.
Yeah, well,
Poor silly sod.
my dad was in the forces, so I've lived in pretty much every province across Canada.
No, I was in the forces and it was very exotic. I saw Chilliwack and Vernon.
Yeah,
There you go.
I was in the forces too. I saw Chilliwack.
That's awesome. All right, so that squares away this.
Everybody over here has
battalion.
moved.
Or chosen not to.
Now, at what point can Kaiser move?
he can?
I guess he has to.
you can go now.
You want to move
Okay.
now so you can command your other troops?
If he gets there. All right. How many inches? It was
48.
It was 36.
48.
48.
48.
Meow.
I have to turn him around.
It's like a
probably.
roadster.
I don't really want him here, I feel like. Because he has to go in kind of a line.
Hiding, eh? Is it 36 he moves?
48. He's on horseback.
Once he goes into the trees, he eats 6 inches, right? So I've got to stop him here at the tree line. Or can he move through trees?
He's still. Terrain matters.
So you moved over to this
Train
rough over
You
here
go
as
right
well,
to
right?
the-
Yeah. Where's that?
I
I
behind
haven't dropped
the
him down yet. I'm
3rd Battalion.
Yeah,
of
this would
the
cost you
Colorados.
6 inches. It would cost you 6 inches to get through here.
okay. I'm just. Oh,
42.
6. Oh,
Yeah.
oh. Okay. Yeah. Jeez, I didn't even think about that. Blank
There you
right there.
All right.
Scrupulously honest, he says.
Yeah. Just ignored the fact there were trees there. I'm scrupulously honest, but I'm also absent-minded. Okay. La-di-da-di-da. Alright, these people can't move anywhere. The cannons can't move anywhere. I need
Wait a
to
minute,
start
you can
moving
push
some-
cannons around, can't you?
Sure, you can prolong.
If you're a
but
bully.
I'm not. Let me rephrase that. I'm not going anywhere with
Okay.
the cannon.
Alright.
It was a good thought, but no. That's the anchor of my defense. If they get overrun, they just do. Okay, 1st Battalion, the Schraders here. They need to. Can they march a little obliquely this way?
You can do anything you want.
I'm not sure how locked in they are to anything. at
No,
the
they
moment.
can do anything you want. That's the nice thing about black
Okay.
powder. Whatever feels right.
I want to keep them kind of in this orientation, but I want to move
To
them this
advance,
way.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll open up a line here in the middle for move. Okay. But I don't want them in the way of the artillery. Keep a line here. Okay, give me a roll. What do I need?
It's feeling like a 7. I don't see anything. I don't
yeah.
see anything that modifies.
That's yeah. He's there. So
Nope.
8.
No,
They say
that's
9.
not good.
That's going to be a problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to move. I've got to make room for you to go some. I mean, you can pass through, but
Yeah.
As long as you can clear them.
yeah. 2nd Battalion. Let's see how far. In order to bring him up over here.
Oh, your horses can't.
Yeah, my horses are kind of in the way. Also, these people here. I assume if I'm going to move them around and change formation, they have to do within like a reasonable. They can't go more than 12 inches or so.
Yep.
Yeah, on the pivot.
So,
Okay, what I'm
Jim, was
Yeah.
that Polish movie wheel into line realistic?
Yep. That's
or
how
was
you.
it
That's how,
CGA?
Well, it's CGI. It's
Yeah, but was it actually that well?
It was faster than I think they would actually have done it, but
Yeah.
that's how you do it.
Okay.
That's well-trained drill.
Yeah, I mean
Oh,
that's
that was well-trained drill. Yeah. Okay.
well, but honestly, as Doug will tell you, it's actually very simple. They work because these guys were typically not the brightest people. And so they would do things that were pretty basic, i.e., this guy to your left shoulder and to your right shoulder, just do what they do.
Right.
And you got this, and you got the smart guy at the key pivot points directing the turns.
Right.
That was often why you became the sergeant or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you became the key that everybody moved on. Yeah.
Right. That's how you managed to do it.
That goes back to Roman times too, where you had people on the
usually
corners.
Usually would have been a corporal,
Right.
and the sergeant would have actually been standing outside of the line,
Yelling.
actually carrying a spontoon.
Yep.
Okay.
Which would have been a basically half pike, and that was his badge of office, and he would have held it out to mark the alignment.
Okay.
And if you see,
nice.
Even if you see reenactors, they're always going to have a sergeant in that role just because they want to be able to demonstrate that.
Okay.
It's very cool.
I failed. My sergeants were all. I really don't. I mean, they're not even Austrians. What can I say? Terrible.
You get the Hungarian levies there.
Yeah. I'm afraid so.
No, when I was in basic training, the Canadian military has the same thing. Your drill sergeant has what he calls a baton, which splits in two and gives you a perfect yard length march pace. But it's also good for beating the shit out of you when you screw up the maneuver.
I'm fairly certain that getting whacked with a spontoon would not have been exactly salutary to your health.
It's your turn now, Bart. I've moved everybody I can move.
Oh,
Were you
are you
infantry,
done?
Bart?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, the second battalion got screwed
They
too?
failed. They had a worse roll than the other people did.
Oh my
It's like they rolled a
goodness.
9.
All right, so in truth, I've forgotten who commands who.
It's actually not. I was looking at that. It's actually not that hard. I thought it would be worse.
Liechtenstein is in control of who?
If you come over
I think
here,
he just adds an extra roll.
what you got to do here. All these guys are under Bieber, right? These guys back here, Manfredini and Württemberg. Yeah, because Würzburg. Give me 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves. I have a piece of paper.
When can I use Lusignan's, and why does he have a French name? When can I use Lusignan's extra roll?
Anytime you
Or
want.
whatever it is.
It's a
What
reroll.
good is he?
It's a reroll. It's a reroll for a brigadier.
It's a reroll of something you do bad.
Yeah.
So when you don't get a command roll you want, you redo it.
Yep.
Well, I feel like maybe I should re-roll second battalion here, because...
Is he close enough?
well, if it's not him, I'm going to re-roll first battalion,
What's
because
your distance?
either one of those would be...
You're fine. Yeah, you can reroll if you're talking about rerolling.
I can re-roll first battalion.
You got no. It's
far as
it's not to the unit. It's to the guy. So you're telling Louinon to do Kaiser over there.
Oh.
It's this
Okay.
guy.
It's this.
Right,
it's-
he's
it's-
within 11
this guy.
and 6.
Yeah. All right.
All right, we're going to try again with second battalion. To wit, I'm going to
Why didn't I see that number come up?
going to move them kind of along this line here.
All right.
They don't have to move far. They're just trying to make a gap.
There is a print button on the roller that you got to make sure is on the right setting, Vince. All right. So Jason,
Okay.
hit your reroll.
John.
Nope.
Now I see
6. That worked. No, 8.
Nope.
God bless it.
All right.
Okay.
So
Go, Bart.
So now, hang on. I
Use
gotta
that.
get this book. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, sorry, I've lost. Who's in command of who?
Liechtenstein, blah blah blah.
Liechtenstein commands
He commands everything.
Wurzburg and Manfredini, I think.
Okay, well, these people are definitely part of Würzburg.
Well, there's Manfredini and Wurzburg. They're two different. And there's Kraunitz.
Okay, here we
Wurzburg.
go. Here we go.
These poor shits back in the back.
All right.
commanders
So, which commander did you want to know about, Vance?
Liechtenstein.
He should be the overall commander.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's the
No,
he's the
overall.
co-
He's your,
St. Julian is the overall commander.
Huh? Oh,
He's the one
Oh,
with the
it's-
extra.
yeah.
He's the one with the
it's
Batman.
not. It's not that.
It's the other
Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein.
Yeah, it's one of what 3? I think.
Yeah,
there
it's
are?
the other. It's the other.
I know. There's a bunch of Liechtenstein. Come on, it's a fairly common name.
You're
Like,
funny.
I mean,
I mean, in
they
1809,
named the
it was
whole-
fairly common.
Before they all got
named the
killed
whole
in this
country-
battle.
They named a whole country over it.
right.
Yeah, exactly.
So Manfredini and Würzburg are under Liechtenstein.
So say again, Manfredini
Manfredini and Würzburg.
and Wurz.
Berg. So this battalion here,
Yep, yeah.
and these
These two up here. This one beside them,
Yep.
and this poor schmuck's at the back of the river.
Yep. So he's got a heck of a choice he's got to make.
So So Bieber's only in charge of Kraunitz?
No, Bieber gets.
Probably
Bieber
gets the
is in charge
cannons.
of Kaunitz and Württemberg, as opposed to Würzburg, which I realize is simple.
Württemberg's here.
Yeah, that's so much clearer.
This Württemberg here, right? That I'm
Yes.
over. And this Württemberg way up here.
Yeah.
Infantry Regiment 38.
Right, there you go.
Yep.
IR-20, the two pieces of IR-20 and the two
And
pieces of
IR-38
IR-38 are
Yep.
under Bieber.
Right. Thank you.
Yep.
Almost like the Austrians came up with a regimental numbering system.
Look, you.
And then they completely blew it. I guess these people are way out of man range. You guys right here. We'll catch up later. Okay, we're just going to block the
See, that would be something to put in the battalion name's name is their
Yeah, it
commander.
would.
Well, yeah.
Somewhere on the
Yeah.
base.
You figure, where is it more useful to you? Is it more useful to you with the unit, or is it more useful to you if I put it under Bieber?
Actually, it's probably more useful if you put it under Bieber.
Right. So which infantry regiments he controls, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
You guys.
And Liechtenstein.
Yeah.
Can you do that now?
Yep.
Because I'm 3 beers in and Caesar
Harder
and a
to
half
count
bottle of wine.
every minute.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Uh-oh.
while you're doing things, I'll be right back.
Same. We'll probably still be here when I get back.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Barth, were you infantry?
I did basic training and then got out.
All right.
Oh, there's a story.
I was
there.
aiming for armored, but I decided I didn't want to put up with the bullshit.
I hear you.
Both my parents were armed forces, and my grandfather was armed forces, so it was kind of, suggested I go that way. So I kind of signed up hoping they would pay for my engineering education. But
That was the
kinda went
opposite.
south.
The old man was dragging me around to UBC trying to sign me up for engineering, and I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I knew I didn't want to be an engineer, so I ran off and joined up. Became a combat engineer, so I guess
That's
was
the
sort
same
of-
thing.
it was horrible.
So
No, I got in at a really weird time where they were trying to save money So rather than doing basic and then going off to your specialist training, they just sent you straight to your specialist training and you do it concurrently.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, so it was an absolute disaster and just sort of fell apart. So they shuffled me off to basically a militia unit to babysit and polish basketball courts, and that was my illustrious career.
Oh dear. How long were you in?
Too long, 3 years.
3 minimum.
Yep.
Yeah.
They let me out 2 months early, so 2 years, 10 months.
Oh yeah, I did basic training and then just fuck that.
Yeah, it was a mistake. I hated it.
So Vance, I got.
Well, it's for some people, and some people it's not for.
Yeah. I do have those in there for you now.
There we go. IR 28 or 20 and 38. Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Yeah. What? Jeez, my guys are in a big freaking mess here. Holy cow. All right. So first, let's try to get these jackasses. 1st Battalion, IR 23, Wurzburg, to move.
Where are those fellas?
They're way out of position. Oops! Wait, don't pick him up.
Don't do that.
Sure. Yeah, they're 24 inches.
So that's a negative.
So what do I need
2.
to get these guys moving?
-2 + 1 because you're in an attack column.
A spontoon.
And he's got that spontoon.
A sharp cattle prod.
6 or less.
It's more than 12 inches.
Is it 24?
Jim, you're silent. I can't hear you.
Am I here? Do you have me? Hello?
Yeah, do we lose him again?
I don't know. He might be muted. Jim, I can't hear what you're saying.
Might be getting a drink.
No, I can see his mouse was moving. There it is. His mouse is moving. Can't hear you, Jim. Speak up. Speak into your
now?
mic.
Hello?
There we
there we
go.
go.
That was
go.
Weird. Why does that mute? Oh, the hatred of that muting thing is very great.
Alt Q, your stupid Q, yeah.
Sorry. Yes, and yes,
what do I need to get these
6 or less.
these idiots going? Okay.
Wait. We needed to check distance. That's why my mouse was moving.
It's more than 12, yeah.
Yeah, but every 12 above 12 is an additional minus.
Oh, all right.
So you're
Ooh.
So that's -2.
You're not measuring the right thing.
Okay.
It's
There
25. Yeah.
So -2, usually 7, now 5. But attack
All right.
column, so 6. 6 or less.
On 2.
Yes.
There's a 6.
Look at that. That's 12 inches. And Red, we are back. I had a horrific internet collapse. Ghastly, I say.
There we go. Now we're moving with gas.
Wasn't that 2 moves?
No, you moved 12.
No, I 6. I needed a 6 to get
But
moving
you
in there.
need a 6 on 2 dice.
Right.
I did. A 6 on 2 dice.
And he rolled exactly.
Oh, I'm
6.
sorry. Never mind.
I rolled
sorry.
exactly
Yeah.
a 6 on 2 dice.
Yeah, no, I was thinking something else. Never mind.
Drink more, Doug.
That's the problem.
12 and 23. Oh, what a mess. Who drove these guys? Who's in charge of these troops? All right. Commander Liechtenstein is going to move to here. Ish.
Okay.
Uh-uh. Tell me when you get out. Thanks. Oh, hey, what's going on there? Why have I got resume game? All right. Now that he's up there,
Saber's back.
Hello, hello.
the 2nd Battalion of the 12th Infantry Regiment Manfredini, these gentlemen, are going to... Oh, what the hell are they going to do?
Much to my not surprise, we're still here.
Oh no, there was a movement. You missed it.
Oh, there.
Over here.
Yeah, we did actually get a movement.
IR-20.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that was an important one too.
We are going to try to form line right behind the 2nd Battalion, 7th Regiment Schroeder.
All right.
Okay.
Where's your dude? There he is. So that's going to be less than 12.
There he
isn't
is.
it? Be less than 12.
I'm hoping.
Are you going to do it in parallel, or are you going to do it? Try to face it in some kind of.
No, you don't have
No,
to.
it's 15.
No, you
It's
don't-
15.
No, it's nearest point, Vince.
Oh, nearest point?
You're fine.
Perfect. So I'm going to do parallel to you behind the 2nd Battalion.
Okay.
So I need...
8.
I need 8 or less.
8 or less.
I don't have this fancy French footwork
You
nonsense.
Don't. You don't. Yeah, nothing.
That's a 9. All right, so the 2nd Battalion, 23rd is going to try and form line behind the 1st Battalion, 7th Schroders.
Very good. Same deal.
I need a 6 or something.
8. 8 or less.
Well,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
no, that's a
Yeah, it
10.
don't matter.
Good thing you moved up. The 1st Battalion, 12th Regiment Manfredini. What the hell are they going to do? Are going to try and come up even with the 2nd Battalion, 23rd Infantry Regiment.
The Würzburg.
Wurzburg.
Okay.
Entirely sure how they're going to pull that off through the bush, but we'll see.
Well, we'll see how much move they get.
My dice aren't clearing from this.
Oh, where are you? Let me get rid of them for you.
Over on, yeah,
Is that you?
that guy's not clearing.
There you go.
There we go. Alright, none of my guys want to move.
Wow.
So let's just call turn forward done and
Yeah.
They probably don't want to shoot either, so. Yeah.
Tell me what your...
Oh, is that?
12.
Are we seriously? Is that at the end of the move?
No. I'm
Okay.
trying to get my guys up. Jeez.
He's sorting.
Jesus.
Jeez, Louise.
I'll go back to doing what I was doing.
Sorry,
Go back to my book.
So 1st Battalion... 2nd Battalion, 38th. Württemberg
Okay.
is going to try to get on the road behind the 1st Battalion, 20th Krownitz.
8.
Eight? How about a 7? Eber's a 7, right?
He is, but you're an attack column, so you get a +1. That's a good thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 7.
One move.
Good job.
Mommy's very
Yeah.
proud. We get beat
Not.
real quick.
Ah, jeez. Right.
Take your time.
Yeah, I'm taking my time. So, 1st Battalion, 38th.
Where are those boys?
Wurtemberg
Where are those boys at?
is more than 15. These guys here.
Oh, got him.
They're more than 15 inches.
7.
They're going to try to snuggle up behind the 2nd Battalion 123 or IR-23.
Got it. Oh,
And they do.
They get. Just might as well just move them straight in there.
What did I say? These guys.
These guys here, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have too many people left to check.
Yeah, did I try the 1st Battalion
Yep.
12th?
Yeah, you tried the 1st to the 12th.
So 1st Battalion 20?
Yep, that one is one you have not checked. This one,
Okay,
these guys, and these guys
they're gonna
do that.
come. They're gonna try and snuggle up behind Liechtenstein there.
Okay.
Or not.
Nope.
2nd Battalion 20.
Okay. Okay. What they
It's
gonna
gonna
do?
try and sneak up behind the 1st Battalion 20.
Well,
Just gonna
mean-
shuffle over sideways there.
can you fit? Just. Let's see, I guess.
Or not.
Fairly astonishing.
3rd Battalion 20 is gonna try to march straight forward through this bush. As far as they can.
Got it.
Which is nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
The 3rd Battalion 12th, Manfredini, back here, way in the back, is like a million miles away from command.
that's-
2930.
It's only 2, so it's a -2 plus 1. So, 5, 6.
A 5.
That's one move.
One move?
One move.
Oops. Oh.
That's fine. I give you 1/10 of an inch.
I don't want to cheat.
I understand. You have other issues.
Yeah. Liechtenstein's artillery
Yep.
wants to move on the road, try to get up behind actual Liechtenstein.
All right. Well, how far away is he? 2. So
2?
It's 2 plus 1. So it is again a 7 minus 5. 6.
To 6?
6.
A 3.
Just put him right
So he
behind
gets all the
that.
way up there.
Yeah, he gets all the way there.
Why
Yeah.
did you not pick up? Why didn't he pick up?
There you go.
And Bieber's artillery is going to try to. Jeez Louise. I have a little bit of a march column problem here. Is the Bieber's artillery is going to try to snuggle up behind the 1st Battalion 20th Crownets right here.
Okay. I can tell you they can do that automatically. One thing we did not do correctly, limbered artillery automatically gets an 18-inch move no matter what.
Oh,
By who?
really?
Even if it fails, limbered artillery gets 1 move.
All right.
Nice, because they're on horses.
Right.
Bieber's going to snuggle up in here.
All right.
Pretty sure he can.
Yep.
St. Julian is going to snuggle up in here.
All right.
And that would be the sad effects of that.
All right.
Okay.
Shooting. Where do you want to start?
We can skip it.
Shooting.
I'm not
Give it a
shooting.
miss.
The French are going to skip shooting next time. I heard that. Write that down.
Definitely heard that.
Okay. Well, obviously Bart's not going to be shooting anybody.
Nope.
And the Herzog, Ferdinand, and Hussars can't shoot and can't move,
Right.
so they're hopeless. Let's see. Schroeder can't shoot. He's not. 20.
Nope.
Yeah.
No, it's 18 inches.
Oh.
And
Almost.
and it's from the flag.
Oh, it's from the flag. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Rats. Okay. Yeah. It's probably past the 45-degree angle, too. Okay, well, let's just start off with the artillery.
Who do they? So I'm assuming you want the boys who are enfiladed over here.
Yep. You are correct, Mundo.
Center. It's from the barrel of the gun to the flank. How far is it?
Rude. From the front of the gun or from the center of the barrel?
From the
of the gun?
barrel.
The barrel?
From the front, the muzzle of the barrel.
I think they should roll a command to see if they want to see what the French guys are looking at, and also turn to the right.
That's
9 inches.
all right. So it's that's kind of brilliant. All right. So we know that that's going to be their 2 dice, not 3, because it's not their close range. The target is not clear, and it is not artillery at over half range, so that's good. And the target is normal. So
if it's not clear, do these guys in the front take some of the heat?
Nope.
That was my next question.
Nope. He could have shot at him, but because he chose not to, which is, by the way, going to be the right decision.
He's shooting over them.
He's shooting through them because
I don't think he's shooting through them. Yeah.
In reality, there are huge gaps between those skirmishers.
And the skirmishers, they're hiding behind rocks and trees and other
Yeah.
Frenchmen.
And
Yeah,
because
Therefore, they're not
Another
obscuring the
Frenchman.
target.
this is the part that sucks for the French. The Austrians get to re-roll all their misses. So 2d6.
Oh,
Yeah.
You get to reroll their misses? Why do they do that?
all of them.
Because you are on. Well, right. Yeah. Unfortunately, it is. However, it is a 2d6 looking for 5 and 6 because it's not clear.
Why is it only 2d6?
Because it's 3 is only for close range.
I get
See,
to
that-
reroll both of them, I guess.
For
Correct.
cannon.
Correct.
Unless you roll doubles.
Wow.
Why
Crap.
are all those...
What happened to all the high dice I was rolling? a
I
minute
know.
ago?
I know. Wow. I expected
was
that to go
pitiful.
much worse for those boys.
That's
No,
a
Franz,
You get
the
to
bar
reroll
goes
the
really
in the
bad
barrel.
artillery crew.
You get to re-roll your misses.
He did.
He did already.
He missed
I
again.
did.
So, okay, there's
Have
like
another
a
drink.
zillion
How m-
die rolls from me, which I didn't do any die rolls. Or not that many, anyway.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't see any of Saberman's come up on my screen.
Oh, they came up on mine.
Have you got
That's fine.
F11
Yeah, that's
tapped? Tap F11. Make sure that the all of the user interface is up.
F11.
Here.
F11. Yeah, it's all up.
And so you can see the chat over here.
Yeah. And I saw that die roll, but I didn't see your previous two.
Huh. Okay, so you
Okay.
got the die roll. We'll pay attention. But all right, so this blasted here and
I have
missed.
front on.
So who's next?
Okay, I'm going to First Battalion Schroeder. Let's see where they are in the great scheme of things. They could shoot. If I shot with Schroeder with First Battalion here, Infantry Regiment 7,
Mhm.
would they be enfilading these people?
Nope. Mm-mm. You're at the wrong angle. You've got to be coming perpendicular to him.
Okay, just checking.
That's why this worked.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be basically a little more than 11 inches away from the skirmishers. But I'm a little more than 12 inches away from
But that
these
doesn't
people.
matter. There's no modifier there. Either way, it's a -1. Skirmishers are harder to hit, and those guys are that's not a clear shot to them. So it's really your call.
Why is that not a clear shot?
You got to have a clear shot. This guy here, he's got this in his way, in his way. If the example in the game is you draw that full 45, and if there's anything in that 45, it's not a clear shot.
Oh, okay.
And those hats are really low brimmed.
Low brimmed hat.
Sun's in their eyes too.
Yeah. True.
Okay, well, I'm still going to shoot at the 2nd Battalion because if they ever get in moving, they're going to do a lot more damage.
All right, so you got some nice advantages here. You are large. It's the first time we're seeing the Austrians take up a little bit of that, so it's... Wrong thing.
You are large.
It's not close range. It's not clear, so it's a -1. Size modifier. You actually get an extra dice, which does not suck. So instead of the usual 4, there it is. It's your 4 shooting dice, because if you look around, all the other kids got 3. So you're rolling 4 dice, looking for 5s or 6s because the shot is not clear.
I got 1.
1 hit. That is Mike. Mike, you are in column, so your morale is 3 or better.
Nope.
No.
Ouch.
Hit.
Ouch.
The hit comes home. Very good. Pow. Next.
Got
We
all
get a deception as well?
What's this? No, he didn't roll a 6.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, no 6s
Jason.
for you, Mr. Guy.
Oh, 6s for me. All right, we're...
That is close range.
3rd Battalion is close range. We're going to take a shot at the 108th line there.
All right. You are obviously disrupted, and this is a skirmisher.
Yep.
So it's -1 for the disruption, -2 for that. So you need a 6. 1d6 for a 6.
I might as well not even try, but, 1/6 of a chance is better than nothing.
Thank you.
Better than nothing.
Nope.
But it's not better than a 2.
Thank you.
So everybody here is done. What you got over here?
Right over there is done.
I took a casualty. I quit. Where's the table?
Finally, you think I got...
Oh, I see you've been to my table at Origins.
Did you ever play an old board game from Avalon Hill called Siege of Jerusalem?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds
Massive setup. Like, took forever. Played it with
Yeah.
a buddy of mine who just, anytime a plan started to go slightly wrong, he'd rage quit. And yeah, it took me 2 hours to set the game map up. He lost 1 unit of the Jewish guys on the wall and then just quit.
Oh dear.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the guy that ends up buried in the backyard.
It's the only time I ever actually got that game on the table to play.
My goodness.
Okay, we've got...
Skirmishing fellas. But the question is...
I'm not really sure who they can shoot.
if you do it from this fellow,
Yeah.
that's going to be 6 inches.
Yep.
Oh, no, it
No, a
isn't.
little bit more.
No, it is. But he can only see through 6 inches of woods, but it doesn't matter because he's clear of the woods at 5. So that's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can.
That's
shoot
why he's up there.
You can shoot these spunky
Yeah.
dudes, but you're not close.
Okay, I'm going to concentrate fire on these guys then.
On the 3rd Battalion, 10th Light.
Yeah,
Okay.
3rd Battalion, 10th Light.
All right. So they get. Very nice. They also get that. They get 4 shooting, which is nice for them. It would usually be a 4, but it is skirmish. They're shooting at skirmishers, and that's it. So a 5. 5 or 6. 4 dice for a 5 or 6.
What does rifle mixed mean for them?
It's a formation they can do.
Nice.
Oh,
Look at that. Look at that.
That's
Finally.
That's the ugly. All right, so let's do a couple things. Number 1, those fellas disorder. Put that behind.
Yeah, that's right. Shoot over there.
And Doug, you've got a morale of 4.
Not just 4, but 4 plus.
Stop. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm super sorry.
4 plus. That's got to be better than 4.
So
It is. It really is.
3d6 looking for 4s.
Or better.
Yeah.
4s or plus.
4 plus. Yeah.
That's one of them.
Nothing.
One of
Oh,
them.
one. Sorry, yeah.
You did get one.
2
It's
damage.
not 4+, it's 4.
That's right. 2 damage.
I don't see the plus on the die.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Okay, let's keep that going.
Yeah.
Keep that roll going.
Yeah.
1st Battalion, Infantry Regiment 56, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to take their shots.
That's got to be. Is that 6 inches from the flag? 6 inches from the flag.
Oh, God.
It
Yeah,
is.
easily.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
it's
now we are shooting.
out of town,
some of us
or-
are in the woods. We're in
It
town.
it all comes down to
There's
not
a pig
clear,
in the way.
It comes down to not a clear shot, is what
Right.
it amounts to.
Okay.
So it's usually, again, this is 4 dice, usually a 4, but you're firing at skirmishers 5, and it's not a clear shot 6. However, it is close range, so back down to 5. 4d6 for a 5 or a 6.
I got one.
And that's a disruption.
And is
You already
disrupted.
Had one. You already had one.
That's what it is.
So can
Yep.
you roll this one off? So we know it's a 1d6 for a 4, 5, 6.
You're not supposed to shoot like this, Jason. You know better.
Yeah, no kidding.
And he saves that one.
He did. He saved that one. Okay. Too bad my
Don't think you can
2nd
shoot
Battalion.
through your own guys.
I don't think I can shoot through my own
Sure
guys.
can't.
No.
I'll let you.
No.
You'll get some of the French as well.
Yeah. Some of the French. Okay. Well, we're done.
What about
Yes,
your
as that
horses?
was.
The horses
horses-
can't shoot?
Nope.
Horses
Oh, the
can't shoot.
hussars.
No, no.
Have Marauder, which is great, but
Yeah.
means they can move around without being in command radius of anybody.
But you actually have to be able to move.
Right.
Yeah, which that disruption's not going to help.
All set.
Fortunately, Yeah,
I think that's all the justification.
that's it.
Well, let's see. Just doing a little quick time check. Well, we're doing well. So that finishes up turn
Oh, yeah.
4. So let's clear
Out
off.
of 8, if I remember.
Yep. So let's clear
So,
off
all right, here we are, halfway through.
Austrian
Or more.
disorders. Austrian
Was the end of
disorders.
turn 4 or turn 5?
This
That was the end of turn 4.
End of 4.
That was turn 4.
Yeah.
We've only played one turn since we sat
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
down.
But I've had 4 beer.
Well, I just
Success has been achieved.
You're one behind.
Good
So-
point.
Is that 4 plus?
4 plus.
4 plus.
That is 4+.
I think in Warhammer 40k rules that would be 4 plus.
So speaking of 4 pluses, Frenches go. What do you
Good
got?
time.
You ready to go, sir, or you want me to? Either way.
You go ahead. I'm going to go refill.
Excellent.
All right.
Wow, ping just spiked huge.
Stay with us.
That's my ping though, because it hits everybody when it happens.
Yeah, I see it. Wow.
So I know it must be me.
From my end, though, I'm still seeing. I mean, you're bouncing over 100 for me, which is hardly bad.
Yeah, me too.
So, but everybody else is in the green, so I think we're good. Doug, what
I
you
just
got?
saw ping go up to 400 on everybody. Crazy.
All right, so we are going to try and do a brigade move.
Brett, bold man.
Whoopee.
Here it
All
is.
these chicken
Four.
shits in the back?
For the entirety of this brigade back here.
Woo! 8. What do you want him to do?
They are going to move, so the front rank is, they're going to move forward 9 inches
Mhm.
from that guy in the center.
Mhm.
So they are, basically right behind this line.
Yes. And then these guys follow behind?
Yep. Everybody's
You're
going to
trying
do
to
that
move
same
all
deal.
of this?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Trying to-
That is a brigade.
He doesn't want to
crap.
break them up. Just
Two-
breaking them up, moving them piecemeal. So
2d6.
Well, they've been sitting back there picking their noses. So might as well
2d6
move
for 8.
or less.
Affirmative.
It's a reasonable throw.
it. Oh!
He would have had all the
Did
move in the
easily.
world. Now,
Oh
do
my
not attempt to
goodness.
move them all at once. The bad thing will happen.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely
Oh,
crash.
come on.
Hey, dude, save the game before he starts moving.
Yeah.
Probably not a bad idea.
I already killed the game once, long back at the beginning, doing that.
Do a little. That takes about a second, and it's done. Proceed.
Okay.
You could pretty safely do 3.
Back.
Wow.
I'll get Saint-Hilaire out of your way for a sec.
All right.
Think I figured out why we're not doing as well this time, Doug. I'm drinking
that?
I'm drinking Radlers, some sort of Austrian abomination.
Oh man.
It's like beer and lemonade, man.
This one's grapefruit.
It's exactly beer and lemonade.
Oh, beer and grapefruit.
Ooh, vitamin C.
Oh, there you go.
Very healthy.
That's
I'm classy. My pinky's out and everything.
kind of an abomination.
Yeah,
It's a
for what it's
delicious
worth,
abomination.
I've got a French guy commanding my side, so...
Wait a minute. I thought you didn't drink. You're drinking beer?
Louisiana. I've got a French guy commanding my side.
Okay.
Oh, Louis Non. He's mad about Louis Non.
Louis Non.
All right, so that's
He's
that
Frankish.
All right, so that brigade actually did a
Sweetheart.
sporting.
Nice move. That was very impressive. Lucky, I mean.
Lucky works.
Lucky works.
Send me lucky generals.
And that's all we're gonna do.
I'm not going to mention anything. La 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 la.
I observe only, Doug, that who's their brigadier? That if Lorenz attached himself, well, I suppose he'd be risking damage too. But I'm just saying he could since you're not moving him, he could attempt to rally off 1 point.
Stop helping the French, Jim.
He could, but he doesn't want to.
Oh, okay.
Stop helping the French,
All right, so Mike, what you got?
All right, so here's what we'll do then.
Oh,
Since
you're
we're
right.
going to be that way about it,
Mhm.
I was going to go ahead and spend another turn with the skirmishers, but we're not going to bother. 3rd Battalion, 57th Line, will charge Infantry Regiment 56, Colorado.
Oh boy,
Through the trees?
he's going to have to get better rolls than average.
That's fine. It's fine.
I'm willing to accept this.
He'd have to get a 2. He'd have to get a 2, but always remembering they get the pas de charge, so that takes him to an 8.
Plus he's in column.
No, it's 9. You're correct.
9! 9!
That's
All day.
Jeez.
So
All day.
what I love about
All right,
this.
this game is set up for the French.
So what
I'm
so what
sorry.
happens
This
here?
is
What
just
happens
French
here?
bias, please nerf.
It goes like that was funny, Jason. Is it bumps like this?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's your setup. No more shooty from those guys.
Do I not get to have some kind of opportunity
You'll
shot
get-
against him?
You get
Yeah, you will.
Oh yeah, when the time comes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll get closing fire. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
You'll get closing fire.
Why am I surprised that Jim set up this game?
It actually works well if for the Austrians if they deploy in line and fire. The
Yes.
Austrian doctrine is fire combat.
Yes.
So if you play doctrine, the French doctrine is attack columns and melee.
I
So-
got it. I'm on that.
I don't think
Both
you are.
sides.
I'm talking about the die rolls.
Well, there you go. we did weight the virtual dice.
That's true.
Um,
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what's
No
happening.
doubt.
This is where people
right.
are always complaining about
So
Blood Bowl.
they're
The dice are unfair.
Yep. That's a constant complaint about a computer game where they've shown over millions of die rolls that the dice are true and nobody believes them.
Okay.
Sounds like a
So-
conspiracy to me.
I'm
Vassal
going to go
dice,
ahead
yeah.
and move the
I played Wing Leader with you. I know the Vassal dice are wrong.
Nice.
second of the 57th.
Yep.
I'm going to move so they are in supporting range of the 3rd of the 57th.
Okay. You want them just outside of supporting range because they're literally an inch 2 away.
Right.
Okay. Tiny.
Yeah, I'm
you're looking
going
for-
to move them 9.
9.
Yep.
9.
9! 9!
Yep.
I keep trying to salute, but I'm pulling my
jeez.
hand down.
You get all the moves you like. How many do you want?
6.
Right there.
That's
I want 3 of them.
Right there.
Okay.
Nice supporty
That
distance.
is certainly supporty.
And that's literally all we're going to do at this point, I think. These guys are in support range. Yep. Okay.
All right.
Enough.
That's it?
Yeah. Mike's up.
That's it.
Check
All
it.
right. We start with the 1st Battalion, 111th Line, and we're going to try and charge Schroeder's 3rd Battalion again.
Potty Sharks. This is gonna be.
That's reasonable.
It's gonna be that 9 again. 9.
See where they run to this time. No, they're good.
No, that's
Ooh.
that's 3. So that's all you like.
What?
You smack them in the face.
Yeah.
They're just gonna go up there and they're gonna go. Pow. Hi.
Oh, wow.
Okay. 1st Battalion, 108th is going to form into assault column and charge the gun.
All right.
Or they'll just
Or
stand there
not.
and skirmish.
They're not in attack column. Do they have the? Do they have the? Yeah, they're not in column, so they get none of it. So they're stuck there.
Yep.
That's fine. That's what they meant to do.
That was actually it.
They're providing screening for these people over
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
Right.
2nd
So
Battalion,
then
111th
right
Line was wondering where that cannon fire came from. They're going to sort of rotate and charge the 1st Battalion of the Schroeders.
Oh, okay.
Just
That they have pot. Yeah, they sure do. That's 2 moves. Can you? You're gonna get. Yeah, you've.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you've got it.
Why am I not allowed to pick this up?
I'll let me. Because I had.
I got it. No, I don't.
And it's. I just got to
gotta go
remember. You got to go here. And you want to square it like that.
1st Battalion, 33rd Line is going to move up to be parallel with the skirmishers.
Yep.
Please. Up here
And
where my
form
cannons-
into line.
And form line. Okay.
Yep.
Will do.
3.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
So 12 inches out to wherever you're going. I don't know if you're going to even need that. Okay.
Yeah, all 12 inches right there.
Yeah, there you go.
All
He's not going to
12
be able to
inches.
have room to form line.
That's right.
12 inches.
Yeah, he's-
He'll have to back up a little bit.
Yeah, you're going to have to back. He's right. Jason's right. You're going to have to pull back just a little bit. Unless, what you could do is do it more obliquely. Because you've got.
Yeah, but that wouldn't get me 12, and I've already missed the. I'm not sure how far away I am now, so I'll just go to there and do the line from there if that's all right.
Sure. You're within. Ooh. I mean, you are super close to.
You had a good plan. It was just your own skirmishers are kind of getting in the way.
I
Well,
told him
let's
to
see-
move.
He has the
You
option.
did tell
He has the option there, so that might
That's 6.
that might count as support.
Yep,
Okay.
that counts. Very good.
Charge those horses, I dare you.
I'm kind of thinking about it. It might be fun.
They can leave. You're gonna give them a chance to leave. Is what you're gonna do.
No, I'll just let Doug skirmishers skirmish their face off.
Don't screw with my skirmishers. Let me go ahead and finish picking them apart.
All right, 2nd Battalion, 33rd is going to stay in column and move behind 1st Battalion. Want to be like an inch behind
Roger that.
to the leftmost guy here.
Cool.
Because we want it to be pretty.
You're wrecking it. That's awesome.
French bias.
And Third battalion's going to try and do the same thing, move obliquely to be parallel with the second.
Yep.
Mon Dieu.
Sacre bleu.
Jut alors.
Shut the Lord.
Where are mortars when you really need them?
Oh! Well, yeah, that's it. Put your commander out front. Get him shot.
He's fine. He's invulnerable.
He
That's
is.
probably true unless he attaches.
Right.
Yeah.
It's probably true unless you attach. Really?
Yeah, if you attach,
Commanders are
In this
invulnerable?
game.
unless they
Yeah.
are attached. Correct.
Oh my goodness! Really?
Mm-hmm.
48th Line, 2nd Battalion's going to try and move up to be parallel with Doug's 2nd Battalion, 10th Light Skirmishers.
Very good. That's
I think that's one move, right?
Correct.
Oops. Grab a few extra guys.
Jeez. That roll didn't come up. All the others did. It's weird.
Is that parallel-ish?
That's good.
Pretty parallel.
Close.
Sure.
Feels right.
All right.
Have you left yourself
Nah.
room to deploy?
I wasn't
Where are
moving
you
into... No, I was staying in column.
Okay.
And
On
then
the road, that'll help.
1st Battalion is going to move up to stay in formation.
Okay.
Kind of doing maniples here.
We're old school.
Yeah, really.
Holy crap.
That little midget is taking his new Roman Empire thing seriously.
He's got new shoes that make him look taller.
It's one of my favorite moments in the beginning of the Austerlitz movie with Jack Palance. They have Napoleon coming out and insisting that he's growing because he's trying to stand on tiptoes and fool his butler.
And 3rd Battalion's going to do the same thing.
All right.
Yep.
Man, nailing him.
See, Vance, that's how you roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do better.
Grow stronger.
Damn French bias. Only works when you have a
Oh, it's
have
very.
a nappy hero in. Set the game up.
Oh, I see. It's very nice. All right. Shooting?
I'm done.
Yeah. So, how do you want to do shooting? Left to right? Call it.
Oh.
Because you've got your skirmishers here.
Just think, Bart.
We
Cerno
go
could have
first?
been
Okay.
doing our
Skirmishers will
steel
shoot the
stuff
cannon.
tonight.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, center to side. Come on, Jim. You know better than that. Okay, not 6 inches.
I still think he's leaning that towards the French.
3D. I'm ignoring
Because he's
you.
like that.
3D6.
He's like that.
One hit.
Oh, man. But the cruelty of that, again, is...
It's a disrupt.
The disrupt.
Oh darn! The cannon can't move.
Can't...
I'll let it.
Shoots. So you got to roll
All right,
that.
what do I need to roll?
You're undercover. And your morale is 4, so you need a 3 or better.
Good
No.
God!
That's not a 3 or better.
So he takes a hit for the first time.
Yeah.
Okay, 1st Battalion will shoot
You cannot.
their 1st Battalion. Cannot.
Can't, nope, because there's a melee going on there.
Can I shoot the cannon then?
Yeah, sure. Sure can.
Can he? Wait.
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 You can shoot through his commander?
Stop it.
Oh, come on!
Yeah, okay, fine. I'll put him right there. He can shoot.
This guy's within 45 degrees of this guy.
Yeah, so it's not a clear shot.
Yeah, it's not a clear shot.
Okay, it's not a clear shot. Okay.
Yeah. No. I never said it was. No, it was clearly. So he's got a. He's going to need 6s, but it's.
How many dice?
3 dice. 3 dice for 6s.
No, I'm in the trees.
That's why it's
One hit.
and it's
Grand
still a
Dog
hit.
gets blown off
good
his horse.
Grief. All right. We roll this one off. 6,
Ooh,
baby.
There you go. There you go. There's one of those.
I believe that deserves me to just take off this damage.
I don't think it does. I don't.
All right, but you can have another. You can have a second disruption.
There you go.
Yeah.
That results in Grand O being dehorsed.
Grandews.
Random. All right. Other shooting.
He is a horse.
We don't have any shooting.
They weren't aiming at him, so.
These
They
that's
shot
my-
through him.
second.
I think I can shoot this cavalry.
Yeah. Yeah. You've got a cheap
You
shot.
can.
It's just one die, though, right?
It's a
Yeah.
one. Yeah, but you know what? It's funny because it's how much of him do you have?
All of them.
Twice.
You got
Twice.
You
All of
honestly
them.
do
Yeah.
have all of them. One die for 4, 5,
Oh,
6.
Cheating bastard.
Miss. There, you happy, Vance?
Goddamn French
Gets.
sycophant.
C'est bon.
It'll make you feel even better knowing he's got a shot at a 5 or a 6.
Yeah. Okay.
There it is.
We.
Got to roll that. That dude.
These
is
horses are useless.
3 or 1 die for 1 die 3 or better.
Yeah, apparently.
Actually, in this fight, they are.
I'll take that.
They're the only. These hussars are the only guys on the map, so they're the only horse on the map. So
I have many horses.
these are all the shootings.
They're going to get one
Yeah.
good charge, maybe, and then that'll be their end.
They haven't
Oh, I
had a
think they're going to
charge
get their
yet.
faces skirmished off.
I was gonna say, Doug, you got something to say about that?
Oh boy, let's go for it. Boy, howdy, we're gonna do that.
Boy, howdy, yeah.
3 dice. I believe we determined this was a pretty straight 4, 5, 6, right? Let's see. Yeah.
Who paid the Russian judge in this game?
3. Is it a clear? Is it a clear? That's the thing.
I am wearing my Nadia
Yeah, clear
Comaneci
shot.
leotard.
Yeah. So 3 dice, 4, 5, 6. You get to reroll 1 dice.
Right, here we go. All right, there's
There's
one.
one hit,
1 hit, and you get
Oh, sweet.
but you get to re-roll a miss. So.
Nope,
nope. So 1 hit.
just one hit.
And so that for you again is a 3 or better, Jason. There it is.
There he does it.
Rolled off.
All right, the horses will get a chance to do something next time.
Skirmish. Okay.
All right, the 3rd of the 10th
Yep.
is going to fire on the 9th Petervarden.
Pandervard. Now I got to make sure I get these modifiers right because some of these don't stack. Are you less than 6 inches? Are you less than 6 inches away?
We may
Maybe.
be this time. We are not.
No.
Oh, we're just out.
Okay.
We are not.
So -2. You're gonna need 6s, but you're a skirmisher, so you get to reroll a die.
I'm a sharpshooter.
That's yes.
3 dice.
3 dice for 6s.
Nope.
Roll 1 miss.
Liking to roll 3s this time.
Wow,
3s.
those are some hard 6s.
3s were the numbers. All right. Looks like it's time for melees.
Yep.
Melee time.
This will be fun.
Where do you want to
Do
start?
this one first.
That
This
there?
one.
Yeah, might as well watch.
All right. So once again, let's go over it. We got hand-to-hand of 6 versus a hand-to-hand of 8. You gotta love those. Oh yes,
Opportunity
there's
fire.
closing fire. The modifier on closing fire is a +1.
We had these bent advancing behavior.
You did. So, first thing you get to do, because you are shaken, however, so that's going to wash that. Therefore, you get to roll 4d6, and you are looking for 4, 5, 6.
Really? 46 when he's in a column?
Yeah. Oh shoot! I'm sorry. You're right. You get 1 die. I apologize.
Damn right.
I'll take this die.
Yes, yeah.
What?
You will roll one die. You will roll one die for 4, 5,
All right.
6. Mm-mm.
Spit.
Nothing. So now it is a melee. 8 dice versus 6 dice? Yes. 8 dice versus 6 dice.
Well, I get it.
We look at our fisticuffs modifiers, which are...
Who gets 8 and who gets 6?
He
I
gets
get the
8.
Austrians
Austrians get 8.
eight.
Austrians have the
However-
giant cow chopping swords.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see here. However, they are at a -1 because they are shaken. They are at also the French are at a plus. They are at a +1 because
What?
they are attacking. Whoever's the attacker gets a slight advantage.
Oh, you cheating bastard! You're making these rules up as you go.
There are charts.
It's a penciled-in rule
There
on the
are
bottom of page
charts
6.
I encourage you to look at. So
But the Austrians are really good at fording up.
8 dice for a 5 or 6. 6 dice for a... Okay. 1 hit. And now,
grief.
Mike, you've got 6 dice for a 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
2 hits.
nothing. Oh, 2 hits.
All right, so...
Which is bad news for Schrader.
Of course
It
it
is.
is.
Just trying to be efficient. I don't want to embarrass you.
Now you do have a
You'll
This
go any
isn't
harder
women's
than you have
soccer.
to.
You do have a chance to roll off your stuff, and it had best work that way, because all right. So the first thing we do is we have 2 dice, 2d. He rolls off so nothing there. 2d6. Jason, you're a 4, but you're shaken. Let me check my morale modifier. Sorry.
Feel pretty bad about that roll.
Feel bad about mine.
Neither of you were amazing as far as that goes. +1, +2.
You've heard of positive reinforcement? Give it a try.
Sorry.
We're Austrians. We don't know anything about that.
So actually, okay, let me
More
give something a
carrot,
little
no
positive.
stick.
2d6, anything but 1s rolls them off.
I had a 1, of course.
Did you really?
Yeah,
He
he
did. He
rolled
had
a
a fi-
one,
had a
a one,
5
one
and
and
a
a
1.
4.
I want to. Okay, so he winds up with 4 at the end of the day.
Oh, dear.
And that matches my morale.
Right, it's more. It's
Now,
one over.
everything
actually.
after, all hits after that's when things get wacky.
So now we are at the point where you have.
Yeah, his morale is a 4, by the way. So
Yeah.
but he
was
gets
he really shaken?
the modifiers to morale. The morale check are he is an attack column, which counts, and he was in the woods, so he's from 4 to 3. Oh, to 2. So his
Yeah, our only point is his morale. You kept talking like his morale was 3.
It's not
His morale.
No,
You kept saying he was shaken.
No, here's the thing. It's not his morale. You have to look at his stamina. Oh, his stamina is 4 too. Never mind.
Right.
Never mind. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I keep forgetting how absurd these Austrian battalions are. So as a consequence, let's see here. No,
I'm just going to dial 2 off, and that'll be okay.
However, he does have to
Seems
test.
legit.
He does have to test because he was defeated in hand-to-hand combat.
No, wait. Yeah, but he was
Wait.
never shaken.
It doesn't
I
matter.
was never shaken
You were
to
calling
start
him
with.
shaken when the start of this.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that is true.
And that probably affected my counterfire also.
No,
Go
you're
back
not-
and look at his rolls.
Yeah, let's take a look at the rolls.
Yeah, we have the scroll.
We have the mighty log.
I can't remember which one of those is which.
He's only rolling 1 die. He rolled a 2.
Mm-hmm.
So he,
Yeah, it wasn't even close.
that's not even close.
Okay.
So then he rolled the other number, which is not affected by that. So yeah, there's been no effect to it. He
Okay.
lost.
Other than it made him feel bad.
Yeah, exactly.
so he did lose. the
He'd have
combat.
probably rolled better.
So he
I was
does.
pre-shaken.
He
So
didn't
he does
think he
have
was
the
shaken.
test. He does not have excessive. Are you disordered over there?
Sounds
Not
pretty
really.
disordered to me.
Is he disordered? He's
I wasn't
not.
disordered
No.
at the time when
No.
the charge hit.
Nope. Okay, so 1d6, please. Or
Sorry, I got to take the dog out.
All right, take the dog.
right.
Sorry, my apologies. It is a 2d6, no modifier. Roll high.
No, snake eyes, obviously.
He's dead.
Oh,
Obviously.
Dead.
Yep.
Did I kill a tree too?
No, you did not.
Possibly.
You hit it so hard it moved the forest.
You you have the option, that is, Mike, to change formation or advance if you wish.
How far can I advance?
You can advance one move, which would be 6 inches into these trees.
Okay, and what's the arc of that cannon?
You'll be outside the arc if you advance 6
Yeah.
inches for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, you're already outside.
All right. If I change formation, can I also change facing?
Yes, you can. Just bear in mind, sight through the trees is only 6 inches.
Also,
That's
if you change formation, you may be within.
Yeah,
my
I'd get
arc all
myself
of a
back
sudden.
into the arc. That's what I'm worried about. I think I'll just go forward,
All right,
advance.
6 inches.
So how much leeway do I have laterally, or is it just straightforward?
It's you have the same basic set of leeways. You just, because you're not cavalry, you can't make contact. Remember though, you're within. I take it back. You can't. I take it back. You can't sidestep. You're within 12 inches. You're within 12 inches of this guy, so you've got to go pretty much straight forward and back.
That's fine though. You're setting up for a good.
You know, prolong that gun, are you? There we go.
Yeah.
So that was
Okay.
all right.
Oh,
That was super ugly.
That was beautiful.
Yes, I bet you did.
Got another one.
Here comes another one. This one gets a little grimmer because here he does get all 4 dice.
4 dice into my face. Yeah.
Four dice
Yep.
into your mush. Not shaken. Not. What is this? Oh, that disorder is for the horsies. For the gun. Let me put that over there.
Yep.
Put that there. Thank you. Flag. Don't fall down.
But he just watched Rudy and Dita run away.
I know.
He's sad.
You didn't see him run away. Yeah, I suppose that's what happened. When they're heading off into the trees. 4d6, and this is closing fire, so it is a +1. So 3, 4, 5, 6. 4d6 for 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is gonna hurt.
2.
Nah.
So 2 hits rolled on the morale. I believe our morale here. Yep. So 3 or better on those.
Yep.
Rolls them off. Crazy. That leaves us with our melee, which is a 8 versus a 6.
It's 8 in line too.
Yep. Yep. Always gets 8.
Damn.
Always gets 8.
8, and regardless, because I'm hand-to-hand 8.
It's not just it's just such a big honking unit too.
Big battalions.
I believe that's going to give you 3, Jason.
Ooh. Need 3 4s.
Jason,
Front.
you're going to need. Yeah. Oh, 1.
Oh.
How many was that?
Looks like 5. I
6.
You
think.
need 4s. He needs 4s.
I mean, 4s and better 5. That's 5.
Okay.
I
So
also need 4s, or did I need 3s?
you needed 3s.
Okay, so
You did.
4 hits for me and 5 for Jason.
Okay. So all right. So 4 here. Taking it.
Oh, 5 against me. 5 against me, so that should bring that up to 6.
Yep.
And then 4 against Jason.
Okay. Now let's talk. We have to do a little addition. Well, first thing we got to do is roll these. These off. So 5. Let's do these 5d6 and SDR. You're looking for 3s.
3 saves.
3 saves. Okay. And Jason, you've got 4d. I don't see any other morale bonuses. I do not. So you've got 4 hits, but 4d6 looking for 4s. Ouch.
Am I looking for 4 plus or 4 minus?
4 plus. So now, but we're not done. We're not done. Because you're going to pick up 1 extra, Jason, because he is supported here. And he is going to pick up 1 because you are supported here. Is this guy to your rear close enough to support? I don't think so. He is not. That's it. Artillery does not support. And he was a rear support anyway. Do you have a flank support? I strongly doubt it. Okay, good. So in the aggregate, this has been a loss for the Austrians. However, you have suffered more damage here than you had. So we have two things going on, and I think we get simultaneous break tests, but let me check this.
Considering I had no damage at all, I feel like I suffered more damage.
Jason,
Yeah, I had
Came
one.
in with the same.
Yeah, but the thing is,
But I'm over my stamina now.
that's the key piece. Check excess, but nope. If suffered from shooting, it's if they're suffered from shooting. So Jason is the one that has to take the break test because he lost the melee.
Oh my!
And the positive, it's 2d6, no modifiers. Again, I strongly advise you roll high.
That doesn't feel high.
Yeah. The unit retires one full move to the rear without changing formation, and at all times avoiding contact with the enemy. Once it is moved, it becomes disordered. Yep.
Let me rotate my camera around here so I can get it good. I mean, I'll do controls. 6. Okay, I've got to move directly away from him.
Yep. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna need to look this
I was going
up
to say,
because
give me a line here. Am I
You've-
moving? I'm not going to be able to move into these people, so
this is what I'm looking up.
Do you move in front of them?
It's a retiring unit. I would figure it just moves to a position in its rear 45.
Yeah, I would think so. It would probably move to the edge of that tree line then.
Well, it's got to be a full move. It'll be
Yeah, but they're
12.
going to lose. They're going to lose 6
inches
for moving,
touching the trees.
and it makes sense that they'd run for trees. You'd think if their morale shattered.
The thing is if I'm going this way, I'm immediately going to hit trees. Here,
My guess is that in a retreat, it's
If I'm
a full
going
move
this way-
regardless of terrain.
if I'm going this way, I'll bounce up against these people and have to stop.
The real
Whoever
issue
thinks
here
that.
is I'm out of beer
See to that.
and I don't have any refills.
Yeah, this unit is dead. It can't.
Who now?
It's got to get 12 inches back, and it can't. I don't see any way. As long as you can go into your rear quarter, you're fine. But you've got to get back this far, and I don't know how that unit gets back that far without running into its friends.
Can it change formation?
Nope.
No.
Can it change facing?
Nope. Well, it could. Let's say it could, though. So what?
So could it parallel this forest line?
It's got to, like Doug was saying, it's got to go this way. It's got to head into this area.
Yep.
Backwards.
Well,
So
except it can't.
terrain impacts. I mean, a lot of games, when you're doing a retreat, you disregard terrain.
Right.
So could he get 12 inches? I mean, does the terrain rule still impact him?
See, it's like, right, because if it does, then all I have to do is move here. Look.
A retiring unit
oh.
must move a full move, or in some cases two as described. Units normally retire to their rear, except units... No, that's not it. A retire move is a normal move in every respect,
Well, there you go.
but must be made
if I'm
entirely within the confines. So that's 6 inches. Yep.
Well, except that's not really to my rear, I guess. I don't know.
What's
I
that?
guess it's a normal move in every respect.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
within the rear 45.
So effectively, I'm going to be moving. I'm almost touching the trees right now. So effectively, I'm immediately eating 6 inches and going back this way.
Yep.
If that's the case, then I'll be safe.
Will you be 12 away from me? Is that what the key has to be?
No, he's just got to move one move, and since it's a normal
Okay.
move in every respect, that includes terrain. So he just shoot. Can he get back there? That's it.
6 inches. Saved by the rules. Jeez.
Yeah, but do you measure from the center?
Yeah.
It just
So if
be-
if you're measuring from the center, from the command stand,
It was 6 inches, regardless.
no, it was 6 inches from the end.
how could any, if you're grabbing it like this, doesn't the geometry say you're always just moving 6? I'm backing it up.
Oh my god. Oh.
Sorry, do the
What
scary
just happened
thing.
there?
Yeah, but
Pounded
he's
my
not,
chest with a
he's-
rock.
He's not. He's not moving 6.
You're gonna
He's
have to
moving
back it
a
up
full
again.
move. You're coming up with 6 because
You're getting
part
to
of
the
his
edge of the
line
force.
is right. But the rule isn't 6. The rule is a full move.
Yes.
12.
Okay. I immediately hit the
So-
forest and subtract 6.
Right.
And then I've got how many left?
But my point is,
Sure.
you're measuring, or if you're measuring the move from the center, from the
According
command
to what I
stand,
understand, if any part of my formation is in the forest, I have to move according to force move.
That's true. If any part of a unit contacts the forest, you're stuck at 6 inches.
This is why I wasn't so hot about trying to turn these people over here into a line, because I knew the moment I did so, I was going to be touching forest. These people would be in forest, and then they'd be unable to move very fast. In this case, it's kind of saved me.
Just,
yeah, and see that's the problem that I have.
Well,
Go ahead.
it's randomly
Is-
saved me.
So
well,
you're
yeah, but it's a retreat. Your unit's
Yeah.
supposed to retire,
Yep.
and because of the movement rules, it's not retiring.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's retiring according to what the movement rules allow.
This I'm well.
Exactly. but the whole point of a retreat, the whole point of that you got beat and you got to run away, is to move them away from the guys that they.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
you're ending up here 6 inches less. You're ending up 4.7 inches away from the guys that beat you.
Right, because that's not the hypotenuse of the move.
Yeah.
It's the
Let's just see if I can find anything real quick. Because I understand Doug's point completely.
I know what you're saying, because really I should be moving this. Well, I should be moving this way. I should be moving straight back. Really, I understand. I mean, if that's how it goes, then I'll end up smacking into these people and poofing out of existence.
Well, my spin on it
Sure.
was actually less restrictive than where we're ending up.
What do you think?
Well, to me, again, the point is you're trying to get them away from
This
where
fella
the
here.
melee happened.
Yes.
Right?
Agreed.
Okay? So if that's the intent,
Mm-hmm.
then it seems to me like they ought to be able to move in their rear quarter.
Yes.
He should be able to reorient, and if the intent is that you're moving from the center, then the unit should move until the center is going to hit the woods, and it would end up oriented sort of along this wood line here.
That was my
Which
thinking
is-
too.
Yeah, which is going to get him further, almost the right distance.
I can live with that.
I'm thinking of it from.
I wouldn't
the
be
intent.
unhappy with that, but are the movement rules on this going to allow this thing over here to move 24 inches or whatever in the retreat? Because that's what that's going to end up being.
I think it doesn't matter because you're measuring from the middle.
Well, but you don't. You actually don't measure from center. You maneuver off center, and you fire from center. But movement is just any given piece.
So that's
That's what I'm
12
over.
there.
Yeah.
Well, then maybe you end up that place, but yeah,
I might
I don't
not
know.
be able to.
That all seems a little dodgy to me because the reality is you're acting. Suddenly, the rules are acting like the frontage of these matter,
Right.
and it doesn't.
I mean, the one
I
thing.
mean, this is not a real frontage.
Right. That's right. The one thing the rules do say very explicitly is that if you bounce into your own guys and can't clear them, you're dead.
Well, all right.
You know that. I think anything else is just too fiddly.
Yeah,
I can
was,
tell you what's going to happen. I move another 6 inches. not setting it down, but I mean, I'm moving another 6 inches this way, and the trees aren't stopping me, so to speak. I'm going to be bouncing into those people, and
Yeah,
that'll be
I
the
mean,
end.
if the deal is that, okay, any part of his line contacts those trees and he immediately loses 6 inches, then yeah, a big part of his line is going to end up like 4 inches away. I mean, if that's the real rules, then okay, that's fine.
I put them back where they came from.
Oddly enough, for all the illustration this thing has,
Yeah, it's a case of where there are several possible
Right.
rule interpretations, and they're sort of conflicting with each other.
well, you've got, you can't change formation. We know that. That's explicit. You have to go into this rear
Okay.
quarter, and you can't touch your other guys unless you can clear them.
Right, which I did. Like I cleared these people up here.
Yeah, I'm not worried about
Cleared
that.
the corner there.
I'm not.
You're right. I'm
not
just
worried
using it
about
as an
that.
example.
I'm saying, let's take this guy. Actually, let's take this guy. He's got to move 12 inches, right? We all know that.
Yes. I can tell you where he's going to be is in the middle of these people when his 12 inches is
he
done.
can't get clear. I just don't see
The
how.
only-
I don't see how he gets.
The only way these people survive is if the forest slows down everybody.
And the other thing,
That's the only way.
If I have a grievance with the rules, and I'm going to ask this, if I have a grievance with the rules, it says it's a normal move in every respect.
Which would seem to suggest that
the trees slow you down. But I absolutely agree with Doug that all you're letting them do is sort of reset at what did you say, Doug, like 4 inches?
Yeah, it's like 4 inches, and I don't have a problem either way. I'm not saying, I'm not complaining about it.
No,
I'm just
we
trying
just
to-
want to have a correct
yeah.
interpretation.
I'm trying to interpret it, and I also think it's an interpretation that results in that entire battalion going, because it couldn't clear a formation when it was retiring. Just it may be the rules, but it doesn't pass a smell test to me.
So you think that that's too severe a penalty?
I do. I mean, I think a battalion that was retiring would, I mean, okay, so that 2 companies on the end might run into somebody that's in attack column.
Like this guy, yeah.
I mean, I can't think of a lot of examples in the literature where a retiring battalion had a couple of companies brush up against an attack column and the entire battalion decided to depart for Vienna.
So you were thinking of something like this?
Yeah, I mean, that seems to be a more logical interpretation to me. Now again,
Another possibility is that, flip it back for a second. Another possibility is that, bring it back there to start with.
Mm-hmm.
Let me grab it. Another possibility is that it comes back this direction a little bit more.
See, but I do think...
In other words, this guy basically clears here is because he's heading this direction.
But I have a huge problem with them running into the trees and not slowing down, because I think the rules do intend that. So that makes this make a lot of sense.
Yeah, the only issue is the guys on the end are now moving beyond 12, right? That's
way beyond 12.
Almost 18.
But do these movement rules, are they flexible in that regard? I think I think we demonstrated earlier that they kind of are.
But
that the center has to move.
Show me 12 inches for the guy.
The center has to move his things.
Show me the farthest extent of 12 inches off that flank.
there you go.
Right there.
See, that's kind of where I was going with it. If you could do that,
Okay.
I think that works.
That works.
Yeah, that works for me.
There it is.
Okay.
Perfect.
That makes a lot of sense.
Cool.
And honestly, when you look at that,
But they get disordered, though, at the end of that. Right?
Yeah, they catch a disorder
Right.
too.
Yeah.
And that is what makes me more comfortable with it. Because they pay one of the big penalties in the game is that they go back...
Even the flag's disordered.
Yeah. Cool. Good solution, guys. Thanks.
Okay.
We got another melee.
yeah,
We do?
Oh, yeah, over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We do.
So...
It's
That one
gonna
doesn't
have
involve me, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, I see.
This one is likely to punch me back and kill me. So that's fun.
8 dice closing.
the same deal.
He gets to shoot first, though.
Yep.
does get to shoot on that closing fire.
All the fat lot of good that has done me so far.
I understand. For
It's also going to be not a clear shot.
it is certainly not, but it is also close range, so that's going to wash those two. Is that a wash, or does he get a +1 for that? You'd think with all my great intelligence, I'd be able to remember 6 freaking modifiers. It is 4d6 for 3 or better.
Okay. The
Wow.
dice cloned up. Crazy. Okay, I'll take that.
Thought you would. That's a big deal.
Oh, wait a minute. No, wait a minute.
What?
It was 4d6,
Yeah.
3 or better over here. And
'Cause
he
it
was
wasn't-
moving in the clear with a clear shot. Over here, it's 4d6,
Let me see.
3 or better. And
That's not,
I get that.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, it's not a clear shot.
Right. But it's also closing fire.
And also I'm in line.
It was closing fire over there.
So the argument would be
Humans.
so the argument would be we demerited his fire against Mike more than anything. Miss anything? Did I miss anything? Certainly could. That's why I keep going over here so I don't screw it up too bad.
I mean, those can't be the same.
+1, shooting shaken. Yeah, so we
The only
probably
difference would be you're in the woods.
No, but that's gonna affect the morale piece. So the point that because it's pretty straightforward that this is not a clear shot, and that that's gonna wash 1 for 1, and it's a 4 or better.
So it's 4, 5, or 6, not 3, 4, 5, or 6.
I apologize. It's a 4, 5, 6. You're correct.
All right.
Doesn't matter. So it's still 3 hits.
Yeah, well, it matters a little bit.
Does it?
It's
it was-
3 hits instead of 4.
It was
okay.
4 hits.
Oh, sorry. Very
Yeah.
good. So definitely a disorder. And now Doug has to roll off 3 hits. Attack column is a nice +1. And that's going.
What did I need to roll?
You rolled off 2 of them. Only the one didn't do it.
Okay.
There we go. So,
Okay.
I believe you have to now take a break test.
Wait a minute. How did I get 2 hits?
If shaken, it's only you only rolled off 1 of the 3.
No, I rolled off.
Oh, you rolled off 2. You're right.
You rolled 1, 3, and 4, so
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the matter with me? Sorry about that.
so late.
Sorry about that.
I'm the only person not drunk.
Yeah.
Hasn't been helping me any, so I mean.
All right. So no,
by
there is no break test
proportion.
here. That's only artillery fire. So the fight happens. 8, correct? 8 dice
6.
versus 6 dice. What are our morale what are our hand-to-hand modifiers?
8.
Charging Doug, that takes Doug to 3, but he loses that because he is disordered. So that's back to 4. So it's 8 dice versus 6 dice. Everybody needs 4s.
See if we can crash the system.
So exciting.
Five for Jason. 3 for Doug. So we start here giving Doug 3.
No,
5.
give Doug 5.
Yep. And Jason gets 3.
Yep.
Now we check out supports. Sorry, we have to roll them off. Silly
Yep.
me.
Yep.
So
I need 4. What do I got to roll to get him off of there?
let's see here. You are in attack column. That's it, right?
Yep.
I had 5 hits on you.
3. So you're in attack column. That's it. So 5 dice. You need a 3 or better. Rolled off 2.
2.
2 of them. Tap, tap.
Jason, you have to roll off 3, and you need a 4 or better, I believe. Correct? Yes.
Yes. Rolled off 2.
2.
There you go.
So, well, we're not done. You, Doug, have a flank support and a rear support. That's 2. Jason, you too have a flank support and a rear support.
No, you have to add 2, Jason, not to take off 2.
I haven't touched anything.
There's so each of you takes an additional 2. Jason, you get.
They don't know how to make that work.
Sorry. There you go.
I'm afraid to touch it.
Doug has obviously lost the melee. So he
Doug.
Doug.
I'm pretty sure he was at 2 hits.
You hit me 3 times, and I rolled off 2.
Correct.
Okay, all right.
I had not messed with that at all.
No, that's fine.
Yep. So Doug is at. He has a morale of. He has a stamina of 3, so he is 3 over his stamina. 2d6 minus 4 because you are disordered. That's a kill.
Yeah, there probably wasn't much way it wasn't gonna be. Not at minus 4.
Oh, there's guys left there. These guys are belligerent.
They're not leaving.
3rd Battalion of the 57th Line was having none of you. Woof, there it
Well,
is.
you did hit me for 3 damage, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a grim bit of business there. Any other melees left?
Nope.
Austrians. Time to do some moving. Oh, sorry. The French that got old disorders.
Yep.
You caught that one.
That one.
This one.
Yep.
Any others?
I don't disorder.
I understand. All right. Austrians are up. Call the ball.
Go,
Bart
Jason.
pass out?
We got about
Well,
got about
these
10 minutes
people-
here before we hit 11 p.m. By the way.
Right. Do you want to...
I figured we'd go as far as we could in the Austrian turn.
It's not even 8 o'clock. What are you talking about?
Jeez. Dirty West Coasters.
It's true. What's it like in the future?
Right.
yeah.
Hot.
It's later. Okay, so... These guys... They could charge, actually. No, they can't, actually. Wait. These... What is Volkovich command? I think all 3 of these...
Your commander is not over there
Yeah,
yet.
his-
Yeah, all 3 of these people are not moving anywhere. Okay.
Okay.
These people aren't moving anywhere.
Got it.
Volkovich really needs to kind of re-establish here. He's got 2 people here and here. He needs to boogie over where he can be of some help. Actually, it might not be a bad idea for him to attach to these people and try to roll off some of their hits.
Just remembering that's the last
I'm not sure what the mechanics are on that.
It's an order.
Well, the Hussars have got to... So he can either try to roll off some of their damage, or they can move, but not
Right.
really both.
Correct.
That makes sense, but they're sitting ducks.
Yes.
I feel like I better use them or lose them.
Mhm.
So these guys could move, but I'm pretty happy with where they are.
All right.
So I'm going to leave them there.
Hussars.
All right. Hussars. Now tell me what I need. What's involved in their attacks anyway? They move to attack.
Their charge, you're going to look
So-
at this angle. See this corner? If you're charging
Mhm.
these guys, if that's what you're doing, you're going to go from here to here. That's your move.
Mm.
And then you're going to square on them, and they're going to get fire at you and all that stuff.
Okay.
Now it's 1d6 because
What
they're
if-
an attack column.
What if I'm going after them.
You're gonna take crossing fire from these guys.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
You're barely going to avoid it from these guys.
Well, I was about to say, I would figure I'd be getting crossing fire from these guys.
No, it's because you've got to cross their whole frontage. You've got to cross half their frontage. That's what
All
you'd be
right.
about.
Well,
Do
they
it.
are
Cross the frontage.
Yeah. If I did manage to arrive on these people, I assume the damage would be worse, or at least the chances for it would be worse.
Oh, sure.
That's a distance of 10. That's a distance of about 12. No, I see. Okay. It's probably still better for me to rush off that way.
All right. So that is a... looking at him here. Yeah, you're looking at... You got the attack column thing going for you, so you're at 8.
Part of my thing here is, do I need to change formation before I charge?
Nope. Don't need to.
Well, okay. If I do change, is there a better attack formation for me to be in than this?
Nope. That is the formation in which you should attack.
Okay.
You should go into road column.
Yes, you should go into march column and do it.
Excellent choice.
All right. What am I rolling?
You need an 8. No.
Or less. Oh my.
Or better, isn't it?
Yeah, it was not 8 or better. It was not.
It was definitely not 8 or better.
Oh, really?
All right, so that takes us to these boys.
Oh, yeah.
La. They pretty much have to reorient themselves in regard to these people, right?
Who's this?
That's me.
But they should charge.
You should square up behind the cavalry. Give them some moral support.
That's probably true. His crew is coming up behind. If I did charge these people, I'd be kind of getting in his way.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. I like the idea of taking him, and I'm going to rotate around here. I don't want to get too close behind these people because then I can't shoot. I'm going to attempt to line up on a reorient here along this axis.
All right.
Okay.
Where's your commander for these guys?
That is an excellent question.
That's gonna be dude over
Around
here.
somewhere.
He's gonna be. That's Louis Non. Oh, he's the FML. There he is. Kaiser. Yeah, he's fine. So that's
He's fine.
A 7.
That looks good. Ah, no!
Jeez.
Wow. Wow, I had a really low roll coming, and then the dice just decided no.
Oh.
Bye!
1d6, please. One d6.
Oh, there's the...
There's the 6.
1d6.
Yeah, 1d6. 5.
5. Move forward. It will attempt to make one move on its own front, making one move to its own front quarter as if it can go. If an enemy presents itself, it will charge. If it wishes, a brigade order has been... Okay, so it's going straight forward into its front
Well, when
quarter.
it goes straight...
Yeah,
It's going-
We're going to miss these people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's his front quarter. which runs this way. Remember.
Okay. Well, I might as well charge.
Yeah.
I don't think you noticed us. We're very sneaky.
Yeah, man, that's a.
It's actually a logical thing for them to do. I mean, that's a battered battalion.
Yep. So
you could see them. You could see that battalion doing that.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's black. Okay.
That's what they do.
We'll resolve that later.
Mm-hmm.
That may turn out to be for the best anyway.
There's
these poor slings probably need to have Kaiser come back here and try to roll off their damage.
He can give it a go.
I have to attach to him.
Yep.
How do I want to attach? I guess if I put him here next to the damage, basically.
Just so long as I see them, we know that there's no gap there. And now he issues an order. 7 or better. Or 7 or less, I'm sorry.
Get him.
That's
okay. That'll do.
All right, 1 down. And that's it for him. I have no idea how to talk about that. He was a 4.
Okay.
I think that's it. Okay, so these guys are finished, pretty much. I mean,
yeah, they're not. They can't move. These people don't exist anymore.
Right. So Vance.
Alrighty.
Wow, where's he?
He's on the other side of.
He's way off in the distance.
He went dark side of the moon on us.
Yeah.
All right. So
I went to a lot of trouble of moving somebody over here. Who was that?
Who
Kaiser?
Was that? Yeah, it was Kaiser.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kaiser.
He doesn't command these people.
He doesn't command these people. What are you talking about? He commands everybody over here.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because
Because originally he was over here.
Yeah, and you drove him all the way over there to command.
Because he commands this.
How the hell was this person moving him around?
What? Remember, he started the game here.
Yeah, but I mean, I was moving battalion around and giving them marching orders when Kaiser was all the way over here.
Not last turn, you were.
No, like last
like
game.
for the first ago. 3 turns.
Let me.
You probably shouldn't have been. Right. Now the other thing is, remember, your guys can still move. They're just at a disadvantage on their command rolls.
Right. It's not that they.
It's not that they can't move.
Oh well, hell! In that case, these people can move.
Yeah.
It's just they can try and
they can try, and it's going to be at a negative.
Attempt, yeah.
Okay.
Now, well, the problem is you've attached Kaiser to these guys. Now he can't issue an order.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. I don't really want these people to move anyway. So.
Am I moving?
Yep, you're up.
Okay. Yeah. Let's start with the 1st Battalion, 23rd Infantry Regiment, way back here in the sticks.
Distance to commander?
Try to move as far forward as I possibly can. Oh, their commander's way up here. Who's
I got some good news.
3 inches away.
I got some good news for you guys from our guy Hasdrubal.
Oh yay!
All these supporting units from last turn get to take a break test if the other unit flees.
Sweet.
So this guy had no supports.
Right.
Who else buggered
This
off?
guy had like 1 support.
Well, only if they broke and fled.
Okay, they didn't break and flee.
That means
the guy that broke over here had no support.
So here and here have to take tests.
Yeah, these 2 guys have to take break tests.
Yep. All right. So we got this is from our guy Hasdrubal. Thank you as always. They're both So it's which one do you want to test first, Doug?
Doesn't matter.
All right. We'll do the 3rd Battalion, 10th Light, 2d6.
Yep.
No modifier.
Well, they got to roll.
Right.
No, what do they have to roll?
Sorry. They want to roll high. The best roll.
Well, what's high?
7 or better.
What do I need to roll?
7 or better.
7 or better. That's good enough.
It's a 7.
Stands his ground.
Good job.
Stands his ground, goes nowhere. How about this feller?
All right, second of the 57th.
Same
deal?
deal. 7 or better.
Yep.
Perfect.
Easy.
Good. Did it the right way. Thanks, Interval. Now we're done. Vance, move, guys.
All right. So, like I said, the 1st Battalion of the 23rd Infantry Regiment is going to try to move. He is 33 inches, 34 inches away from his commander.
-2, attack column -1, 6 or less. He's just going straight forward.
As far as he possibly can.
Got it? "12 inches.
All right. So the 2nd Battalion, 12th Infantry Regiment Manfredini,
Mm-hmm.
which is this front group here,
Mm-hmm. And that's their general right there.
which is
Oh, 13 inches. That's a -1.
14 inches. Would like to move forward and form line behind the 2nd Battalion, 7th.
It's a wash 7.
Yeah, so this isn't clearing. This is weird.
That one die's not going away? Really?
Not, I got 5 dice here that aren't going away.
I kill them.
And nothing happens.
Whoa. You avoided a blunder.
Try again.
So the 2nd Battalion, 23rd Infantry Regiment, Wurzburg,
Mm-hmm.
is... Wow. What happened?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. We're just making
Bad
space for you.
thanks.
What
Come
happened?
on up and visit.
What did happen?
Uh-oh.
What
We lost a...
happened?
There's
Yeah.
a whole battalion gone.
There was a whole
There's
battalion
a
that
whole
was
battalion
here.
gone here.
Steady.
It's
Still
still
not there.
gone.
Wait.
Still gone.
Would you just wait a minute?
You just have to step it back
Still
enough.
gone. Oh my gosh.
Now, he may have to step it back a while. These auto saves happen like every 5 seconds. So
I think I know what happened.
Is
There
that
it is.
Okay, it's back.
There it is.
Very good. It's interesting. You all see it before I do. There it is.
Well, we're just seeing bits and pieces.
I killed
Yeah.
it. I killed it when I erased the dice. Sorry about that. That's why your dice are this way. Proceed.
Okay. So my dice are still there.
No, they're not.
All right.
These guys should be gone.
So they're there.
Yep.
They should be there, right?
Yes,
They should be there.
that's quite correct.
No, I want them to be gone.
I understand.
Oh,
I mean, it looked pretty good when they were
Hacksaw.
gone.
Okay.
It's much
So
cleaner.
the 2nd Battalion, 23rd Infantry Regiment, Wurzburg,
fortunately,
He's
the
gonna try
Austrians
to-
weren't moving.
move up and get into line behind the 2nd Battalion, 7th Infantry. Shorter.
Well, now it's an 8.
Now it's an 8 or less. And I rolled a 7.
So,
So
that
they've
gives you
just moved
12.
forward, but nothing.
Yeah, 12 inches.
I don't like this re-rolling crap.
I don't like the disappearing crap.
It made more space for you. You should be happy.
Jeez Louise, what a mess. So the 1st Battalion, 138 or 38th Württemberg is just going to try to shuffle forward and snuggle up behind the 2nd Battalion, 12th Manfredini.
Okay.
But they are 16 inches from their commander.
7.
Exactly a 7. This is painful.
Go for a brigade move. Do it.
Well, yeah, no. 1st Battalion, 12th 1st Battalion, 12th Infantry, Manfredini is going to try and snuggle up behind the 1st Battalion, 38th, Württemberg. They're less than 12 from their commander.
8. I'm going to get Liechtenstein out for just a second. Next.
Yeah, that's a good question. Liechtenstein's artillery is going to try to move as far forward as they possibly can.
Distance to commander?
In what direction?
Oh,
Because if they run,
straight forward through all this bullshit. As far like, well, I don't know how far they can move. So
there's a lot of places there that they're going to be able to not go. So it'll be. I mean, he can't fit here. He can't fit there. He probably can't reach there.
How far can the artillery move?
18 inches.
I'm just saying he needs to be like off at an oblique or something.
Well, okay, up beside these guys, as far as they can go.
All right.
Let me reword that. As far as I can go, so parallel with the 2nd Battalion, 123rd.
Got it.
Or 23rd, Würzburg.
Got it.
I don't go anywhere anyways.
Remember, they get one free. They get the one free.
Mm-hmm.
Guns get.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot that one on my side.
Guns get 18 inches. Well, your guys couldn't go anywhere.
Oh, but I was saying I have a free command from Luzinian over here.
Oh, you're
A reroll, yeah.
Luzinian needs to move anyway. He's fixing to get.
1st Battalion, 20th Infantry, Krownitz. It's just going to try to sneak up behind Liechtenstein here.
Okay.
No, we're not.
Mm-mm.
3rd Battalion, 20th Crownets is just going to try and move forward as far as they can, directly forward.
Mm-hmm.
Or not.
No, they're 8s, so that's one free. That's 6 inches.
Second Battalion, 20th Crownets, far as forward as they can.
Mm-hmm. Also 6 inches. Get that out of your way.
You were 36 inches from the river so far, Bar.
Yeah, so nothing.
It's pretty epic.
Third Battalion, 12th Manfredini.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to try and snuggle up behind Liechtenstein.
Yep. 8. That's 2 moves. 24 inches.
Well, no, behind Liechtenstein. Leave him there.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Got it. Sorry.
Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
All right.
Let me ask this on Zinyan over here.
Yep.
Is it feasible for him to? I mean, it's not like there's much over here for him to work with anyway. Is it feasible for him to move across over to this position and then yell at Volkosovich here to try to get these hussars in gear again? Is that a feasible reroll?
I'm just trying to.
Yeah, figure out the distances.
Yeah, I mean, yes, that is something you could do.
How close does he have to be?
12 inches.
That's
He's
well
fine.
within.
He's fine.
Okay. Although this leads to the question of normally these things are marauders, so they don't technically have to be within command range of him. They can. Well, I mean,
it doesn't matter.
For all practical purposes, his command range to them is infinite. So.
Yeah, you just failed the roll. All he's doing is giving them a reroll.
Yeah, he's giving them a reroll. Okay.
7. Nope.
What even just happened?
So.
These things.
So, shooting and 1 melee. Shooting.
Okay, let's see. Obviously, these people cannot shoot.
Correct.
These people cannot shoot anybody, I guess.
Who's that?
They're too far away. What's their range?
18 inches.
Oh, I'm actually kind of no, I'm too far away from them.
You remember you also have your own guys in the line of fire.
Yeah. Okay. Cannons.
Cannon.
Maybe their last chance. Do something useful.
Who are they shooting at?
1st Battalion up there.
1st Battalion of the 1st Battalion of the 33rd line. That is an obstruct.
Don't they have to shoot at the
skirmishers?
No, sorry, I was looking at the 2nd. I thought that's what you were shooting at first.
No, he's 1st Battalion of the so he's doing that. That is not close range, so that's a 2. 2d6 looking for 4s.
Not
Oh,
a
sorry,
clear
for
shot
5s.
either.
For 5s. That's exactly what I was correcting. 2d6 for 5s.
Got dice in the way. Spawning dice.
Nothing.
Coot. Nothing. Do they get a reroll or something because they're cannons?
No. Because they're cannons. No.
All right.
Anybody else got
These people can't shoot.
Yeah, nobody's got a shot over here. So you've got these guys and these guys.
These can't shoot. They have
Nope.
no guns. So I'm left with them two.
Yep.
Okay. We'll have the Petty Wardens take a shot at the 3rd Battalion.
All right. Outside of short, we look here. We see 4d6. Looking for skirmishers, and it is certainly anything but a clear shot. So 4d. Although, yeah, there's skirmish. That stacks anyway. So 4d6, looking for 5 or 6.
Got it 1.
Oh, there's that disorder again. Doug. Your morale, 1d6, you need a 4 or better.
Not today.
Not today, all right.
I've got Vance's problem of dice not clearing.
Oh, do you? That's weird. I gotta figure out what that... Okay, those...
I got
Happened when you
4 sitting
reloaded.
over there.
Is that it?
These dice have got to be deleted after you do a reload.
Is that it? All right.
Mine seem okay.
Yeah, actually, if you save and reload, you run into the same problem.
Same thing. Yeah, I noticed that too when I was doing the Grog Public.
So those guys, the Peter Varden Grenadiers, did some damage over here. Now these lads.
I would suppose there's no point trying to shoot at these people anyway, so...
Well, it's...
Yeah, you could.
You sure could. It's not a clear shot either way.
Yeah, no, I'll stick with these. They're in close range, and they're closer to breaking too, so...
Yeah, that's true. So we say 4d6, correct? Yep. 4d6, not a clear shot, and you're shooting a script. But see, with these guys, because just so you know... Damn it, I can't remember which of these stack. Skirmishers and not clear are the same, and they don't stack. So... Because these lads are close range, it's a +1, so that takes you down to a 3. But they are not clear, so that takes you up to a 4. So 4d6 for 4.
Got a hit.
1 hit. Doug, can you roll it off? Yes, you can. That would have been interesting, because that would have been a break check.
Yep. All right, that brings us to our melee.
Just 1? Just the 1? Very good.
No, just 1.
Do I get to shoot at them?
Oh, you certainly do.
Huh?
He gets to
Oh yeah,
shoot-
because I was charging. That is true. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and
Like, I just
parenthetically, this is important because he is at a stamina 3. All hits that are above the stamina go away after the melee is resolved. So he is shaken.
What?
He's shaken because he is at his stamina of 3, but you only use this to determine what happens with the break check. After that, you return to the shaken of 3. That should be clear.
Not at all, but okay.
Not at all,
in
yeah.
the least.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me go over it again. Remember,
Well, let's do the shooting, and then we
yeah,
can do the...
it's 1d6.
Yep. Nope.
Nope, that's not good.
1d6.
Because he's in column form.
Yeah,
It's an attack column.
Hang on a second. Usually it's a 4. Unfortunately, you are shaken, but you're at close range. Yeah, so yeah, it's a miss. Very good, thanks.
I shouldn't be shaking.
Yeah, you are. You have 3 damage. That is shape.
Yeah,
You have
but don't
3
I go up
damage
to-
on your 3 stamina.
I have a 4 stamina.
You have
have a
a
3.
4 morale.
You have a 4.
All right, I'm looking at you. I want your stats.
Oh, okay. He wants
Oh.
your stamina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I was
No,
clicking on
I'm
it, I was
Austrians.
picking up. Yeah, I was picking up your stats, not mine.
Right,
When I was
so-
clicking,
We
on
walk
it, it was
up and
just 'cause
down
of the angle.
mountains all
So
the time.
he has survived the closing fire, it would seem. Which
Okay.
takes us to the melee phase.
I'm attacking.
I believe you're an 8, right? As always. 8 versus 6. That's gonna go badly for our boys, the French.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
that one's a tired battalion.
And that's the story there. So the Austrians are looking for 3s. The French are looking for 5s, unfortunately, for them.
I have a few.
Oh,
2.
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ouch.
6 hits.
6 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many did Mike put on Jason?
2. Both 6s, so both disrupts.
Unfortunately, that's only fire.
Oh, we were firing.
Oh, were you? So now you both get a chance to roll off those hits. Mike, you are looking for 3s or better. Jason, you are looking for 4s.
I got 2 of them.
I did not.
All right, so yours all.
Or sorry, I took.
But I
Did I take
totaled
6
4,
hits?
so that.
So yours
Yeah,
all
you-
hit.
you-
Now let's talk the crazy world of supports, because it is crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You did.
Yeah, I got to roll 2 more. I
Okay.
only put in 4.
Okay.
Yeah, so I blocked 4 of them.
Okay. So that takes you down to this. Bearing in mind you started at 3, so you still have. So it's 2 to. Right now it's a draw. But now we got to check out supports.
Got 1 support.
That is okay. So the French have 1 to the rear, none to the flank.
The Austrians, I don't know. This doesn't
The
count
Austrians
as
have
flank or not.
1 to the rear,
Yeah.
and that is to the flank.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to get 2. So the French,
Cool.
the French add 1. The Austrians add 2. So this is going to be a Austrian win. And now at a -4, the French roll 2d6 to check their break.
If I understand you previously, if he survives this, this will go back to 3, basically.
Yes, exactly. But it doesn't matter
Right.
because he's dead.
Okay.
All right. So now you may advance or change formation if you wish.
What if you got any
Advance!
opinions?
Come on!
Advance.
Oh yeah, I need to get to advance within. Can I advance? If I do this right, I could advance and be within short range of all these people and kind of on their flank.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't be right, but nah, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to turn and hit them because then I'll have all these people shooting
Okay,
at
well,
my
you
flank.
can't melee, but you can advance.
Right.
This is a great. I'm getting a great camera shot of all of Vance's guys lined up like Patton's tanks, all the way back to Solodorf.
All
12
right.
12
I am
inches.
going to. Well, I'm going to advance within 6 inches of these guys, but I don't want to advance within 6 inches of these guys.
As long as you're
That's
going, as long as you're going forward, I'm fine. With
I am going forward.
it. I'm fine with
Okay, I'm still out of there,
it. All right.
and I have to be. I need to. Okay, that's with the flag. I am just barely within 6 inches.
All right. So
That's
let
perfect.
us and Mike, you're gonna owe for these supports because this 1st Battalion, 33rd Line saw those guys bugger off. So 2d6, no modifier. You're fine.
You're fine. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Well, knowing where everybody is on time, I know that's it. So this takes us. This does, for better or worse, this takes us to turn 6, if I'm doing my math correctly. Boy, oh boy, this one ain't over. Is what it's not. This one ain't. I just want to be sure we don't have any brigades that are anywhere near their break checks.
Oh, I mean,
because brigade check. Well, Vukasevich's.
Oh, you mean brigades?
Yeah, the whole brigade.
Yeah.
Because you only lose that if you're at half or more of your guys, and so we're not there yet. We're certainly taking a lot of damage and seeing a lot of stuff like that, but I'd hope certainly to go farther. So this is where Jim.
These people over here are lost. Who are they? Who are they with?
These fellas here.
The Angels.
Well, they're gone now, but.
Oh, who are they? That's Kaisers.
Who were they with?
They're Kaisers.
Okay.
Yeah. Kaisers.
So with Schrader and okay.
You've got huge brigades. So this is where Jim admits that he overlooked one stupid paragraph in the rules that makes a ton of sense, and I'm not going to change it no matter when we get back to this. If a brigade commander, fails to roll a success, he's done for that turn.
Really?
Wait, what?
That's interesting.
If you fail to roll, I'm ashamed of myself. I admit it. I was going through all the rules trying to track down a couple of other things, and I tripped over this, and I've reread it 3 times just to see I'm not insane. If a commander fails a roll, he is done.
Holy crap!
So explain the implications of that.
It's
You're trying to do.
I'd be back at the river still.
Yeah.
I think that just means. Wait, doesn't that just mean that nobody else has his? They all move at a minus?
Nope.
This means if I were trying to do battalion by battalion and I screwed up the first one, then I don't even get a crack at the second 2.
It means
exactly.
My gosh.
Now we're not going to obviously change that for the rest of this game, but holy cow!
That's
Self-doubting
brutal.
commanders.
Well, what it means.
Well, we could change it going forward.
What it means is you have got to make brigade. I think it means you've got to make brigade orders.
That's what it does. You got to make brigade moves
Because
where you have an opportunity.
Yep.
You might as frequently
which would have moved this game along about 3 times as fast.
and that
But how do I make brigade maneuvers trying to come through this frickin' gap?
you tell
There's
the guy,
no way to do it.
Sure there is.
You got to go in road column.
Sure there is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
or you do what they did in history. You tell an entire brigade, form attack column across this way and shove this way. Everybody in attack column, head south.
Through the bush.
Through the bush. That's what they did.
Well, and the other thing to remember with this particular battle is that Vance's troops, historically, don't come up where he's going.
That's right.
They are positioned back here around Saladorf and reinforcing this Austrian position, which is along the ridgeline here. The Austrians don't attack towards Teugn.
Oh, really?
Well, okay.
Even though that was what the mission told us we had to do?
Not being a Napoleonist, I don't know this battle at all, and I was told that the Austrians are in the attack.
And they are. It's just that they're Austrians. So
that doesn't mean anything to me, Doug.
No, I'm just saying they were deployed. There isn't anything wrong with what's happening. Just from the perspective of, if those are the rules, when you start saying, okay, you're going to do brigade orders, you can see why historically they didn't get a whole hell of a lot further than this.
Oh, okay.
And I think the other thing, and I agree completely with Doug, and I think to Vance's point, I absolutely agree with you. The biggest thing to me is number one, and as I tweak this scenario as we go forward, because I do want to I want to learn from this. The biggest thing is these things are pointed almost evenly using the point system Black Powder provides.
That's fine.
I've had a number of people comment that, frankly, the French are underpointed as far as their commanders are concerned. There is no difference statistically between the French brigadiers than the Austrian brigadiers, and historically that's nonsense.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
There's a lot of people who have pointed out to me these French brigadiers should probably be in the vicinity of 8s or 9s.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's probably true.
And that the Austrians...
And what I'm seeing from what we've played so far is there's no way for the Austrians to win this scenario. None whatsoever.
And I'm wondering... The only thing I'm wondering about is what happens if the Austrians suddenly move... And part of it's going to be luck. I don't dispute that. But if the Austrians form a wall of attack columns and come up the two sides...
Yeah, because I'm seeing from my perspective
Two sides
the
of
opposite.
what?
I think
The road.
like Jason's had some really bad luck in this game,
Yep.
and had he had even average or better than average luck, I think we would have been on the back heel right from the start.
Yep.
Yeah,
As the French.
and I don't see that at all. I don't see the French losing this at all.
I
mean, and that's what
It all
happened
so much of
historically,
it
which
comes
is
down
fine.
to luck at the beginning of that battle, right? Because the way it is shaping up is with my idiotic moves there, I should have been slaughtered.
Yeah, no,
I think, but Vance, to your point, just taking a simple question of math, if you had rolled one, I'm just saying one good roll from this point here that I'm looking at on the map, which is Solidorf, if you had rolled 1, 3 and done it as a brigade roll, you've suddenly got an entire brigade, 36 inches minus 2, in one turn.
Yeah.
You've got an entire brigade right there.
It's still not enough. Trying to march all of those troops through the bush fast enough to support Jason's troops. There's no way. There's just no way.
Too deep?
There's no way.
Does it help if the Austrians are further forward to start?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I have defensive positions depending on what I choose at the
But
beginning.
the thing is, you're not in the defense.
Well, I'm not supposed to be, but
That's my problem. Is the Austrians are not supposed to be on the defense in this scenario, right?
And
well, it's really a
Am I
meeting
correct?
engagement.
sure.
Yeah.
Sure, but
But it's
here's-
not
Meeting
really-
engagement.
Yeah. Here's my
Is
other,
it a meeting? Okay.
it is. But here's my other point. As Jason has finally been able to get his guys into line, and to Mike's point, he's had some very bad luck. I won't dispute that. But as he's
No, I
gotten
agree.
into line, he started to shoot the French to pieces.
I don't think he has, though.
Well, this guy just
He-
blew
Even
up.
with his bad rolls.
This guy blew
Both-
up.
No, that was a
That-
melee that went
This
bad.
guy blew
Both-
up.
It wasn't
both
until
sides
melees
of-
happened that he started destroying things.
I was going to say I think all my successes have been in melee so far, which sort of
So it's
makes
not
sense.
shooting.
Yeah, it actually sort of makes sense because my melee is superior, generally speaking.
It is.
Which is kind of weird because you think it would be the other way around.
Yeah.
You would think.
Well, but it's
It's the French. The French have smaller battalions, and so yes, the French want to close, but they want to close with more than one battalion,
right.
right? So
Right.
that's
Well,
That's
and they're
the
going
deal.
to. The French are going to be trying historically. They're going to be trying to move in attack columns and use their maneuverability and their superior command and control to hit from the side and shoot from the side
And also, to Doug's credit, do what he's doing here, which is shoot these battalions to pieces as best he can.
Oh no, Doug's doing perfectly, but that's my point. Is there's no way for the Austrians to come close to winning this scenario.
We can't bring force in time unless we're super lucky.
There's just no way. Yeah.
Okay. All right. No.
Although,
Unless you're beyond lucky.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we're at the halfway point of the game. Basically, we've just cleared the halfway point. Fourth turn. Is that
No,
right?
this is sixth turn.
No,
This is
Sixth
fifth turn.
turn.
This is
Fifth
fifth
turn.
There's
turn.
only
That was
two
the end of
turns
fifth
left.
turn.
There's
No. There's
chance.
six,
Three
there's
turns
six,
left.
6, 7, and 8.
6, 7, and 8.
No.
Yeah.
And I
Jim, what are
We have
the
to get to
victory
we have to get to the town to win.
well,
Basically.
the victory conditions of the scenario are either to break the opponent. Anybody that breaks the opponent obviously is going to win.
Yeah.
Or
Right.
or the Austrians, their goal is to control Teugn.
There's no
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah, so
There's
looking
no
at that,
chance
I
of
mean,
that
no
without.
chance.
it's easy
completely
just
wiping the French.
on our side as the French to use gamey tactics and just do line with a line with a line.
The
and
French
just
don't have
stagger
to
it.
do anything. You just stand there and
Yeah.
shoot the Austrians to pieces if they come forward.
Okay.
This is also true.
Unless you don't accept Teugn as the victory condition and try and break the French army.
Okay, but we have
But even
the
still,
advantage of
I
cannons.
don't think we can even do that because literally, you guys stand perfectly still and shoot
roll
us
up
to
our cannons
pieces
and we
as
shoot them.
as we come forward.
No, we have cannons.
Your cannons have been useless up to this point. Seriously, the cannons
The
in
cannons
this
do seem
scenario
kind of underpowered.
have been pointless.
It's funny.
Yeah, I think
I'm sorry, the
in
cannons
5
are
turns
seriously
you've had
under
one disrupt with
strength.
a cannon. I think that's
Yeah,
it.
just
that's
in-
ridiculous. The
in
cannons have done
fairness-
nothing.
In fairness, his cannon rolls have been some of the worst
Mm-hmm.
I've ever seen.
Yeah, but even then, but
Yeah.
the cannons
Because
still.
if
I
he-
don't think that.
if he hits this guy, if he hits either of these guys with his cannons, every hit he rolls is at a -2 to save off.
Yeah, but so we've never seen that though.
Because he rolls
Yeah,
like
because I've been
junk.
super bad luck.
'Cause he's
No.
rolling- Saying.
All right. Yeah, but none of the. Well, okay, whatever.
No.
None of the possibility of his rolls have seemed to be anything scary to the French.
I understand
Like
that point.
before he actually rolled the dice, what he was supposed to roll never frightened the French.
I understand. Well, that's because Mike is insane. But no,
But you understand what
think
I'm
we should
saying?
get
no,
close
I do. I
to
do.
the cannons.
No, I absolutely do understand your point. I'm trying to observe.
Cannons
and figure it
don't
out.
seem scary at all. Why?
See, I think
Why
they
not
are-
march right up to them and punch them in the face? Because
I think
they're
they
not
are-
going to do anything.
I think they
That flank
are-
shot was kind of scary.
I think they are.
No, it
because
wasn't though. It was that even that wasn't scary.
If you,
It was to me.
every single wound you put on a unit heads it that much closer to literally just coming off the board.
Yeah, I understand that, but none of the cannon shots seem to be, regardless of his dice rolls, the possibilities didn't seem to be there to do any serious damage.
See, I'm not sure on that. That's the only point. I absolutely take the point about the distance.
He took like 5 shots at these skirmishers.
skirmishers are the wrong guys.
I
to
kind of
shoot.
feel
Yeah,
like
I understand
That's
that.
the mistake. That's a mistake.
No, that flank shot where he got 2
But he only had
needing
to
4,
shoot-
5s, or
that's
6
all he had
with a
to shoot
reroll
at.
on a miss. That's pretty good odds. It just it was a
Yeah.
The
bad
only
set
thing
of
he
rolls.
had to shoot at was the skirmisher. He
No,
still
but
did no
take-
damage.
No, he could have shot through him.
Yeah.
No, he could-
Yeah, you
no,
can
because
shoot
the
through
skirmishers. Skirmishers are then they take this shooting this obstructed shot.
Yeah.
So either
That's
the
the whole
skirmishers
point of the skirmishers,
are either
though.
solid
That's why I
line
put
or
them up
not a
there.
solid line. Sorry,
yeah.
the skirmishers block shots or they don't block shots. I have a problem with them being so porous that they don't take damage from the cannons, but being so solid that they block shots for people behind them.
That's
I see it as
No,
more
that's
as
the
the
point I'd be
skirmishers
kind of-
being a. I don't.
That
'cause
doesn't
that's
make
the
any
whole point
sense.
of a skirmish. They're there
Yeah.
to be a nuisance, right? To keep the guns' heads down.
Yep. That's what they're
That's
for.
what they do.
No, I see. I'm with you right to the point where you say that, because to take Mike's point, if Jason had enfiladed successfully this guy, it would have been a very bad day for him. He was.
But the numbers that you told him to roll didn't make that seem that scary.
I
It
get
did to
it.
me.
It
'cause
really
he had
did not. It didn't.
He had a 50-50 shot of doing damage with a reroll on any miss. It was just
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
odds.
pretty good
Odds favored.
No,
them.
it wasn't.
with a -2
whatever.
save.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know as I agree with that.
The Austrians can't win this map. They just
That's a
seriously
different.
cannot win.
That's a different point. That's a different point. It's one I may have to accept as I try to figure out.
You
how
may
to
get
these.
2 turns longer would probably do it.
No, not even that. The Austrians cannot. There's no way I can get my force in to meet the French
If
in
we made
less
this
than
10 turns,
turns.
that's what I'm saying. If we made this 10 turns, I think you could do it no problem.
No, but in 10 turns, I'm just going to start engaging the French. I'm still not going to be in the town. There's no way.
I don't know.
Again, I think that's a lot how the opening stages of this battle played out.
And that's the thing.
Well, right, but he's saying in that case, if you're setting up a game on a mission on a thing where the Austrians had no possibility of meeting the conditions feasibly, then what's the actual game?
Yeah, then I'm just going to go home. My troops never saw combat. This is 6 turns into 8-turn game.
No, I agree. Well, I'm going to say 2 things. Number one, I agree with you. I see your point. I may have to figure out some way of fixing that. But number 2, you did roll horrifically on some of these guys.
I did roll her, but even if I did roll better,
No, I get it. That
I'm
part
going to
of it.
be stuck in the middle of the forest
And
and still not engaging the French.
Well, here's the other question: the way skirmishers are supposed, or the way forests are supposed to work. And I'm now wondering if actually the base rule isn't a better one. Is everybody supposed to break into skirmish order when they hit a forest? You can't do formed movement in a woods, and you just move through them.
So there's
I
no
don't see
minus
how
to
that
movement?
makes any difference.
It doubles your move.
Sorry?
It doubles
You're
your move.
moving it. You're moving 12 inches instead of.
Yeah, you're not taking that 6-inch penalty.
Okay, so that point I was never told.
No. We started off.
No.
I mentioned when we first started playing that if you play basic black powder, you break up your unit into skirmish orders and you move through and you don't take the penalty. But the way we were playing it is the way it's described in Clash of Eagles, which is they felt that was too restrictive and that they wanted to let formed troops move through woods, and so they worked up the 6-inch penalty. And so I figured we'd play with that since that's the more elaborated rule.
I think the real problem with this scenario is the victory conditions of the Austrians taking Teugn
Yes.
with the start position of the Austrian main body
Yes.
is not a realistic outcome.
Maybe historical, but it's not.
But it isn't.
It's kind of
That-
huh?
It's
Oh,
not.
they weren't that
it's
far
not- it's-
forward.
No, what's not historical is the intent of the Austrians was not to take Teugn.
That's true. It's to prevent Davout from advancing and being able to go home.
Right.
Yeah.
And Davout just has the common sense to realize, holy cow, I've got an Austrian army here, I'm going to attack it.
Or at least keep it from severing the line of communication.
Yeah. Okay.
I was
he
wondering
has-
if
he has
Just
no
be
choice.
points.
Right.
Casualty points?
Yeah, he's got no choice, because otherwise he's not going home. He's not making it back to Ratisbon.
Right, which is why the Austrians actually set up back on the hill and aren't concerned with advancing on the town because Davout has to attack them. So why not take the better ground?
That's actually an excellent point. Now that you've said that, because
which makes sense also with the cannons, by the way.
Yeah, because they know they can't let Davout just walk. Davout knows he can't just walk past them.
Right.
Because they'll come up behind him. That's true.
Right.
That's right. Interesting. Okay. All right.
So if
Yeah.
you did force the French onto the attack, though, I think
We
you'd
played
need to
last
pad
week.
them out a bit.
After we played last week, I played the Tiller scenario of this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting.
And-
Okay.
And you know, that's the positioning. I've played that a dozen times.
Sure.
And the Austrians, In fact, historically, this place where, Jason, you had these units up here on the front edge of this woods, yeah, that doesn't happen at all. The Austrians are completely from where the Peterwarden Grenadiers were initially.
Yeah.
Down along here, and then the strong units, the big brigades initially are here, where the ridge crosses the road, and this forest is completely open. The French 2nd Division breaks completely into skirmishers because it has to pass through the woods. So for most of the game, it's actually the 2nd Division, the French 2nd Division, that is not in combat. Bulk of the fighting is the 4th Division attacking the skirmishers here, and then this 2nd Brigade, the Destebenrath's brigade, is attacking the main Austrian position here where the road crosses the ridge. The Austrians that are back here then have plenty of time to get up into this position because it's not that far. They're not having to go through the woods.
Well, my question is, and that's all, of course it's true. My question is that because the Austrians aren't attacking, or is that just because the French attack more aggressively?
I think what's going on there...
Is there a scale issue here? I'm starting to think that maybe there's some kind of... the area's been stretched or something.
It looks about right to me. In fact, if anything, the distance from the stream back here to the ridge is actually short.
Yes, it is. It absolutely is. And that's on purpose, because I was concerned about this issue.
Yeah, it's the other way than what you're talking about. No, I think the reality is that, yes, this is, Vukasovich's corps?
Yep.
It's come up here. What they're doing is they're threatening Davout. Davout has to attack.
Okay.
Because you're right, he can't just march off.
Right.
How much of all this would be solved if there was a change in the base rules so that, sort of like with the limbered cannons, you may fail to get them to move. If you roll a failure on your move, they can still move a little.
That's march column. If you put your guys in march column, they always get to move. The problem with that is you catch somebody in march column, they're going to get punched right in the face.
Well, yeah.
Right, but the Austrian division that's in the back here would get into combat much faster if it were in march column.
That's true.
And I did not know I was not in march column.
No, and that's fair. Vince, that's fair. Yeah, this is attack column. March column, wait, let me save off real quick. Before I start hosing around.
Well, I don't think there's any point in continuing this scenario, truthfully.
Okay.
So.
No, that's fine. But I still want to save it as was.
Yep.
For what it's worth, I'm willing to play another couple of turns and see how things develop, at least for testing purposes.
Yeah. This is that is this unit in
march column. That's fine. Yeah.
And all the consequences that derive from that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So it's interesting. No, I do want to poke at this a little bit.
What about doing a combined version of the two rules where you can move through the force at full speed in skirmish order, but you take the penalty if you're in any other formation?
That's not crazy. I was thinking that exact same thing.
I like that concept. Yeah.
I think...
I honestly don't know why that isn't the rule.
Yeah, because it seems to me that if you can skirmish, you will skirmish. And if you want to try to form up, well, you're going to slow down.
Yeah,
well, and
so that
the
makes-
entire creation of Open Order was from fighting in North America,
Yes.
where the terrain was much more constricted. There were more forests, there were more trees, there were more fences.
That affected
And so-
Napoleonics?
But then,
Oh, yeah,
is that affecting
absolutely.
this battle?
No. The point is that skirmishing and open order was invented in North America
Yeah.
to deal with difficult terrain.
Right.
I'm
It
genuinely
then-
surprised to hear that.
Yep.
No, that is
Oh,
in fact the case.
No, I agree. But would these commanders have adopted that?
Well,
Absolutely,
but
absolutely,
here's-
they did.
Here's the
Yes,
thing.
that was what happened.
So, like after the 7-Year War is
Yeah.
what you're talking
Well,
about.
here's the issue. Even though that is absolutely correct, you'll notice that the Austrians are all poor skirmishers,
Yeah.
Right.
which means
There's no way we want to be in skirmish line.
well, all that limits is your shooting ability. It doesn't limit your moving ability.
Right.
Well,
Well, I'm just saying, because that's
But
one-
if you're not in contact,
right.
Yeah,
it's
you want to
like-
get through the
it's
woods
like
quickly,
being
so
in
you
line.
move skirmish,
Exactly.
and then you
There are
reform when you get out.
trade-offs.
Right.
There are trade-offs. There is a reason. I mean, the Austrians did not travel 400 miles at a time in attack column or line.
Right.
They went into march column,
This nonsense.
right?
I agree, Doug. I'm just saying, the way this scenario is set up, there's no way for the Austrians to win.
No, I
We
think,
got that. We've established that.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
But
know.
I don't
I mean,
care.
if
I don't see
he
how.
had
I don't
known-
see how to fix it either.
Oh, I do.
Okay, but if you had started off
Yeah,
at the beginning,
absolutely.
Vance, if you had started off shifting your people into actual march column, granting that you had some terrible rolls even then, but
But-
you still would have been able to move somewhat,
Well, yeah. I mean,
right?
you're in March column, and if you take a look, I think if you're in March column, you even get extra move if you're standing on a road. So all those.
I remember hearing that rule at the beginning, way back.
Yeah, I mean it's. But yeah, there it is. March column. Yeah, I mean you get a free move. That's it. You get the free move. So no matter what, this dude moves 12 inches every turn. No matter
At
what
that
you
point,
roll.
these people are getting into position.
Much more
They're
quickly.
protected, obviously, because they're not in any danger.
Yeah.
So he would have been, all of these people, even with crappy rolls, they would have been here on turn 3.
If not sooner.
Yeah, if not sooner.
Yeah. No, I get it. And then throw into the mix the fact that every time the French have to make a tough decision, which is to say, either I'm going to move a brigade or an individual battalion, and if I fail, we're done.
Yep.
They're not up there that
Oh no,
quick.
that makes a big difference. Yeah, I agree.
Right. They're not going to be in your face.
Right.
They're not going to blitzkrieg you.
Right. And that's on
I am.
So the French advance
Yes.
is much slower.
Yes, indeed you are. No, I take that. No, I'm going to take that right on the chin because that's and to I think it was Jason's point. Had we been playing that rule, we'd be done by now.
Well, I don't think well,
Oh, sure.
Well, the scenario would be over, but there might not have been any contact.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
right.
I don't think. Oh, yeah.
Because if
well,
every
no,
ti-
not necessarily.
If every time a brigadier failed, that brigadier was done. Think of how much Vance's turn would have been over in 2 rolls.
Okay, but
oh yeah,
Vance,
I would not have gotten anywhere.
I
Okay,
agree.
but if
I agree.
not-
Except
wait,
you would have
wait.
been in march column.
Right.
He would have been in
I
March
still
column.
would
He
not
still
have
would
gotten anywhere though.
No, you still
Yeah,
would have been
'cause you
moving at
moved
least
every
12,
turn.
a whole brigade in 12 inches.
Yeah.
Yep.
You move every turn.
No roll. Even if you fail the roll, you still get your 12.
Yep. So I take Vance's point that there's not a whole lot of point in continuing. I want to thank this crew for those still watching live. We still have 4 people watching. Hi everybody. This is no matter what, I enjoyed that. I apologize to both sides for getting that rule wrong, but I still enjoyed watching this and seeing how this played forward. And there was
I
a lot of-
actually
Question.
like that rule.
Which
What
one's
if
that?
we,
Which one's that, Doug?
I like the rule about if a brigade commander fails his role, the brigade is done. I think that
Yeah,
Oh,
agree.
I do too. I think that's brilliant.
complete sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just a little scandalized that they hid it in a paragraph. That's not a small matter.
No, that's a pretty big rule.
Definitely see why they'd want to make the French commanders better, though, because that's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I think that's important too. That
I
helps with
agree
their
making the
maneuverability.
French commanders better.
But
No, I
here's-
mean, especially in light of that rule.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
want to say that the reason I didn't do it, in my own defense, I guess, is that going from a 7 to an 8 brigadier is expensive in the point system. You know, it's I think it's 25 points for one step.
So I'm saying, as a default rating, you might want to make the
Yeah.
French higher, just because it gives them, the ability to have more initiative by using individual brigades rather than the whole battalion.
If you're setting up a historical thing, does it even matter?
Well, I was just trying to see how it pointed out. No, you're right. Yeah, Jason, you're
Okay.
right. You're right. Because there's a logic to, no, we should just say what they are, and if the battle's a little bit uneven, so what? It's uneven, and you try to adjust it when you evaluate the battle when it's over.
Right.
No, I have no problem fighting uneven battles.
Right. No, I know.
So if we backed up,
Yep.
like, I don't say back up in the sense of starting over again, but I'm saying, well, in effect, if we added another couple of turns,
Mhm.
that we just finished turn 5, but really he would have been here at worst, he'd be here at turn 3.
Yep.
Would that be worth continuing on with, Vance?
No, I don't think so.
No, I
Don't
think
think so?
I think it'd probably be the most prudent thing to do if we were to try to go back and do this would be to start from jump, use the rules
Yeah.
as given, and then let you and Vance both set up with march columns properly.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Well, I don't need march columns. I'm already in position. more or
Right.
less.
But for Vance,
I've already got the vanguard. Yeah.
No, I agree.
Let him start off set up in march column.
yeah.
That makes
Some
sense.
of my guys, yeah.
And then,
Alright.
and then suddenly his guys are hauling forward, irrespective of how fast he moves them. And then shoot, at that point, if he then gives a group of guys that are all in march column a brigade order.
Yeah.
Oh, and
The whole
parenthetically,
brigade shows up.
if you give them a march column and they're on the road, that's a +2 to your command rating.
Yeah.
So even if
Suddenly they're in battle. Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
and
Right. No, I agree completely. I mean, Vance's point about, and I thought this back around 9:00 my time. Vance ain't getting into this battle.
right.
No.
Yeah.
But, and again, that march column, just to be clear, you get a +2 if you're on the road, but that you move 12 inches no matter what.
Yeah.
That is road, that doesn't, but the road don't matter. So if you got a bunch of march columns all across this board, they all get to move their 12 inches no matter what.
Right.
So then the consequence of a brigadier saying, okay, everybody in this brigade is going forward at this speed, well, it don't matter
Yes.
because you're going to get to move 12.
Yeah, the only
That's a
question is
big
whether you move
difference.
12 or a lot more.
Right.
Yeah.
Do they move 12 or 36?
That's a huge difference.
And when they, so it's a big difference. All right, cool.
Yeah, I mean, you could
I think that balances out between that and the whole. Yeah, if you combine that and the brigade thing, that balances out everything nicely.
I could have
And then
been
if-
shooting Frenchies on turn 3.
Yeah.
I think
could have had a lead battalion.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
By
We're-
turn 2.
Yeah.
I mean, just do a.
We could back.
I mean,
We could set this.
I don't mean to be weird about it, but the distance from the back end line, and I realized we weren't set up from there. That from the back end line to where the shooting is happening is just about under 100 inches.
Right.
So, considering you can conceptually move 36 inches a turn,
For free.
Well, 12 for free.
12 for free.
12 for free. He's saying 36 in 3 turns, though.
Yeah. 36 and 3 turns. Yeah,
36 and 1 if you roll good enough.
you're hauling freight. All right.
Yeah, and if you're on the road, you're probably not going to fail your roll.
So
Oh, don't say that. I've failed several.
Oh yeah, and again, just to say, if you're in March column, you still get 12. And does the group feel that the best way to resolve that skirmish thing is, look, if you're going skirmish, you don't pay, and if you're not skirmish, you do?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean it's a possibility, right? I like the idea of using the 6-inch penalty for formed formations moving through the wood, but I think the skirmishers should be able to move through with less of a hindrance.
Mm-hmm. And so if the Austrians decide to break out into that, they don't get all the advantages of shooting, but they can at least move as skirmishers.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, it is a penalty for them, right? It's a risk-reward kind of thing.
Well, and I can't believe that the Austrians are not going to try to move through woods for the last several hundred years. They may not be great at trying to fight in the woods like that with sharpshooting and stuff, but
that's the key.
You know, the Holtgren Forest is still there. I mean,
well, no, but you said,
but it's scary.
You said exactly the right thing. Moving through there is one issue. Fighting in that formation is a whole nother.
Right. I totally get that. Yeah.
You know, so
well, and I'll also throw out. Jason brought up the 7 Years' War. During the 7 Years' War, it was the Austrians that had light units that fought as skirmishers.
Mm.
It was not the Prussians.
See,
it was not the French. It was not anybody else. The actual first open order troops on the battlefield in the late 18th century were Austrian Grenzers.
Oh yeah. These hosers over. Okay, I just by the way want to quote two of our friends who are visiting us still. They're hanging out because they're masochists that way. Hasdrubal points out, and he's absolutely right about this. Because of the way these moves work, that's what makes initiative moves so valuable.
Right.
Because now they're for free.
Right.
And the other piece is, in respect, our guy Red is saying, I smell a game reset. Vance got hosed. Free Vance.
No. This is the only way he learns.
Well, I'm going to let my friend Doug go to bed because he is tired. This is, I'm zooming in on the Armchair Dragoons. I actually thank you guys a bunch for having it. We'll talk a little bit online as to whether or not we want to try to run a reset and see how fast we can do this. If, in fact, we are now saying that when a commander's roll fails, he has to...
I'm very interested. Yeah, I'm interested
in
seeing...
I would be up for doing this again.
Yeah.
With the changes we've talked about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So let's see, because here's my situation. I've got one more weekend before I'm going here.
Oh, you're going away. Yeah,
That's
blah,
true.
blah, blah.
So
the rest of us have to sit here.
I'm going to send photographs. I'm going to post photographs in the background of this battlefield when I get back.
That's hilarious.
Time yourself running through the woods.
So hypothetically, just because I love this so
Which
much,
might be thinner.
And let me say, I really do love this. It has taught me more about this battle than I would have learned any other way. Building this set and watching you guys play it and Doug's points and all that.
Definitely, yeah.
Do we want to go for? Can we make a Saturday a week from now to try this one more time?
Yeah,
sure.
I'm available. I can't.
You cannot.
Oh.
No, I work every second Saturday.
Curse you and all that look like you.
Tell me about it.
Bugger.
Well, it's gonna be like 3 Saturdays.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, because otherwise we're gonna miss 3. I'd hate to lose my. But I do want to try to give this a shot. Maybe we can get a sub.
Well, I mean, we can come back in 3 Saturdays. We'll just do something else next Saturday.
No, somebody else can take my spot. I don't.
But I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose you because we want to do some more. Doug knows I've got a bunch more because I also have, and we're gonna do it when I come back. I've got a full Quatre Bras set.
I'll join when I'm available, but don't hold out waiting on me.
No.
Hey,
So,
Jim, if you want to run it next weekend, particularly with the brigade command rules the way they are,
it would have to be 4
French
Saturdays anyway, because if he's off on 2 weeks, then...
Yeah. So anyway, Doug...
So like I said, every second Saturday for me, and I might be getting evicted, so I'll be looking for a new place.
Oh, dear. Oh, shit.
Ouch.
Really?
Yeah, my landlady put the place up for sale on Monday, so...
Oh,
Oh,
homie.
Vic.
So, Doug, you were saying what, though?
With the brigade command rule, I can run the French side if that's where we end up.
All right. So let's.
That is true.
Yeah, let's see
That
if anybody else
simplifies
wants to
his-
jump, but otherwise Doug can grab it. And because I'd like to give this another shot before I head over. So we'll reset. Why don't we plan then right now to reset Teugn-Hausen a week from today? I want to thank
Do
everybody.
we want to start earlier?
Well, we could. You want to go an hour? Anybody? Can everybody do an hour earlier? I can.
Yeah, that's 7 my time. That's fine for me.
Vance?
7. Yeah, I could probably do that. Yeah.
Cool. Let's set it for an hour earlier. See if we can push through.
I have one request. Whoever
being?
takes over for me has to skirmish.
Doug, you are obligated to skirmish.
I don't think there's much chance that won't happen.
Skirmish from like 4 inches away of the cannon.
Yeah.
So there is a profound demand for intense skirmishing. In the meanwhile, I'm going to shut off the broadcast. Thanks a lot, as always, to Hasdrubal and Red and whoever else showed up to hang out with us. Always love seeing you guys. We'll see you the next time.
Get Hasdrubal to play.
Hey, wait a minute. Yeah. Hang on. You are making a fabulous point. Hasdrubal, or Red, quite frankly.
Or Red Sash, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Hasdrubal or Red, either
Or Mirth. You should have Mirth on your side.
Either of you wonderful, annoying jokers want to play with us next week? Why don't you talk to the chat and I will see it. Oh my goodness. Red has just confessed that he is a fan of Empire.
There you go.
No. Vance, if this is giving you struggle, let me tell you. You want to learn Empire? I can't teach anything after 3. I could teach Empire 3 and back. But holy crap, Red! I did not know that you were a Empire guy. So any of you guys want to join up? Come on over to the Armchair Dragoons forum and sign up. I'll put up a post pretty quickly, seeing if we can drag Mirth into this. Because
we need more drunkenness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because we weren't sufficiently unsober. But again,
Plus, I just want to shoot Mirth, and that's...
Oh, that's true. That's true. That would give you the opportunity to repeatedly shoot Mirth, which, he could probably use right now. But in any event, I'm going to shut off the broadcast for the 12th time I say this. Here it goes. Take care, everybody. Wait, no, not this. Make that go away. Stop it. Stupid thing. And we are clear.
Okay.
So